guys, this is Andre once again from Trap Nation. Hope you're all having an incredible year so far. With the success of the last mix we did, I want to do another one, but this time where we showcase our label Lowly Palace. Just a reminder as well, all music in this mix is free to use on YouTube if you include the artist's socials and the streaming or download link to the song in the description. That's enough talking for now though. Enjoy the mix, everyone.
What? You said I had to include links? Get out of here. I didn't sign up for that license.
Grab this little square right here, move it off to the side a little, right there, rotate it. These are just for reference, so the scene looks a little more interesting. Let's click this box and hit Ctrl D to duplicate it, and let's grab this little square right here and move it over. Let's make this one a little bigger. 2 by 2 by 2. Hold down Ctrl and Shift and drag it up. Let's set a different material for this one. So in Geometry, Material Override, click the little refresh icon. Let's make this one purple. I'll use purple 9. I am going to be enabling triplanar for this one. So click on the material again, UV1. Enable triplanar, and let's do one more box. So click on the box, Ctrl D to duplicate. Let's move it over here, rotate it a little again. Go into geometry, refresh the material. Let's make this one green. Green 9. Drop it onto the box. Click the material, UV, enable triplanar, and I'll make this one 3 by 3 by 3, and Ctrl Shift, drag it up. So now we got a couple of boxes, so our scene looks a little interesting. Let's rename these to just box, and add a 2 at the end, box. And then for all of these, so click the floor, shift click the last box, enable collisions, so our player can collide with them. Next I want to make the environment a little more interesting. And an environment is basically the lighting and the fog and the post-processing effects. You can really easily add one by clicking these 3 dots at the top. And click add environment to scene. We'll also add this sunlight. So right there, rotate it. These are just for reference, so the scene looks a little more interesting. Let's click this box and hit Ctrl D to duplicate it. And let's grab this little square right here and move it over. Let's make this one a little bigger. 2 by 2 by 2. Hold down Ctrl and Shift and drag it up. Let's set a different material for this one. So in Geometry, Material Override, click the little refresh icon. Let's make this one purple. I'll use purple 9. I am going to be enabling triplanar for this one. So click on the material again, UV1, enable triplanar. And let's do one more box. So click on the box, Ctrl D to duplicate. Let's move it over here, rotate it a little again. Go into geometry, refresh the material. Let's make this one green. Green 9. Drop it onto the box. Click the material, UV, enable triplanar, and I'll make this one 3 by 3 by 3. And Ctrl Shift, drag it up. So now we got a couple of boxes, so our scene looks a little interesting. Let's rename these to just box, box, and add a 2 at the end, box. And then for all of these, so click the floor, shift click the last box, enable collisions, so our player can collide with them. Next I want to make the environment a little more interesting. And an environment is basically the lighting and the fog. So just box, box, and add a 2 at the end, box. And then for all of these, so click the floor, shift click the last box, enable collisions, so our player can collide with them. Next I want to make the environment a little more interesting. And an environment is basically the lighting and the fog and the post-processing effects. You can really easily add one by clicking these 3 dots at the top and click add environment to scene. We'll also add this sunlight, so click the 3 dots, add sun to scene, and now I'm going to click on my world environment on the top right environment, and here we can change some settings. I'm going to be enabling the new global illumination, which is CGFGI. Enable that, and you can see you get some nice shadows coming in. I'll also enable some fog, so in the bottom click fog, enable. I'm going to turn down the density to 0.005. I'm going to change the light to... Next I want to make the environment a little more interesting. And an environment is basically the lighting and the fog and the post-processing effects. You can really easily add one by clicking these 3 dots at the top and click add environment to scene. We'll also add this sunlight, so click the 3 dots, add sun to scene, and now I'm going to click on my world environment on the top right environment, and here we can change some settings. I'm going to be enabling the new global illumination, which is CGFGI. Enable that, and you can see you get some nice shadows coming in. I'll also enable some fog, so in the bottom click fog, enable. I'm going to turn down the density to 0.005. I'm going to change the light to white. Actually, next I want to make the environment a little more interesting. And an environment is basically the lighting and the fog and the post-processing effects. You can really easily add one by clicking these 3 dots at the top and click add environment to scene. We'll also add this.
Welcome back, Dick Wallet.
Oh boy.
Just a friendly reminder, birds aren't real.
For what?
Birds aren't real. Just a reminder.
Birds aren't real?
No, they're not. Like Kermit's migrants.
But sir, China killed the chestnuts.
They killed the tits?
The chestnuts.
Yeah, the chestnut tits?
No, I'm talking about an actual fruit, a nut, a thing that people used to eat that used to be super prevalent in the United States and now is
How
not.
did they kill them?
It was a virus in the 1904 area, as early as 1894.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
You
was
think
an
they did it on purpose?
invasive fungus from the Chinese chestnut that killed all the American chestnuts.
You think they did it on purpose?
I think that somebody didn't know.
Ah. So why'd you bring it up?
What?
Why'd you bring it up?
Well, I'm streaming, by the way, but also, I just thought you should know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh shoot, I need to start the script. 1904 virus. Dang. Can't believe I didn't put my script up. Oh no, it is up. You know what isn't up? I can't see.
Congratulations, you have 2 watchers now.
Thanks. So sorry about that. Cue up that thing again. 1904 virus. If you will.
Who are you talking to?
The person in my chat that wanted to queue up 1904 virus on my image creator.
Oh,
On
okay.
on my video creator.
Yeah, I see.
Should work now. I actually have the source code for a better one, but I need to put in. Did it work? Oh, I don't think it did work. Oh, man. And I know why, too. Jeez. I can never get it right. All right, hold on. Oh, crap.
Holly joined me in some F.
One, 3, 4, 6, 4, 3, 6. Holy moly. There we go. Oh no. Oh no.
Budster, you're here.
I'm not thinking of your imagination.
Okay, Futster, give her a shot. One more time.
Tip, I'm a figment of your imagination.
You are.
Oh boy. That one worked because I could hear the web boom.
Oh, you can hear your GPU thinking?
No, because I have an actual sound that I set up. Boom, boom, boom.
Next, I want to make the environment a little more interesting.
Hey, look what it generated. That actually looks like a video about a 1904 virus. Or
Where's the
Hitler.
video?
Or Hitler. Here, what I should do is what I did
On the
yesterday.
screen?
I'm gonna take this and turn this into a windowed projector. And then I'm gonna take this, and then, so that's there, and that should work now. as a way to voila. Okay, and then I come over to Discord and I give you the stream. Instead of my stream, I give you
No, I see it on the
Where is
YouTube
it?
screen.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hold up. Come over here. Come back over here. Hit stream. Stream the application. I want to stream windowed projector. Bam. And then I come back over here. I go here. I go here. Bam, bam. And then I come back. And I take that back right over there. Now look at my stream on Discord. Does it show my chat and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So that way you can see whatever's going on up to date. Voila. So if you want to generate more videos, feel free. And that is something that I need to set up because I've got this repo here that has a much better API for that. And I need to get connected to that API and incorporate that one instead. Because Baco put a lot of good work into that. I had to beg him to make it public though.
Who?
This person that made this text to video API for AI
Yeah.
generated stuff.
Where'd you meet him?
I met him through I don't know. He's a mutual acquaintance of a person that's a mutual acquaintance of a person that's in this chat right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, where was I? Right,
An
environment.
environment is basically the lighting and the fog and the post-processing effects. You can really easily add one by clicking these three dots at the top and click add environment to scene. We'll also add this sunlight. So click the three dots.
Let me do this. Control Z back out of that. Three dots at the top, you say? Oh. What color would the sun be in a post-apocalypse? Probably a little bit more smoggy. Or maybe I'd make it depend on the area. The sky is no longer blue. That's better. Stick.
Add sun to scene. And now I'm gonna click on my world environment. On the top right, environment. And here we can change some settings.
Alright,
I'm
you
going to
should
be
see your
enabling the
watcher
new
go up.
global illumination, which is CGFGI. Enable that, and you can see you get some nice shadows coming in.
For how long, I
Also
don't
enable
know.
some fog.
What?
I said you should see your watchers go up, but for how long, I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care.
Your viewers?
Shut up. My viewers? Are you view bodying
Yeah.
me? You son of a bitch.
No.
You're gonna get
No,
me
no,
banned?
sir.
I swear
No,
to God,
sir.
you son of a bitch. Oh boy.
I'm not viewbotting you. They're legit. They're legit people.
Sure. Where'd you share it? Lewd chat?
Yes,
You wanted me
sir.
to give you the plug, but I'm not gonna give you the plug. I'm gonna give you the rod. Beat the shit out of you.
Oh wait, I'm mid, right? Shit, I need to go mid. I can start right here.
Am I support?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So in the bottom, click Folk. Enable.
Monster, couldn't you, like, if you started Twitch streaming too, you could get that stream to like 10,000 people?
5.
No, it would get to like maybe like 20, but that would be a huge
I'm gonna
start.
change the light to white.
That'd be awesome.
I'm actually gonna turn on
20
the
would be a
intensity
huge
little more.
start, though. You know, a huge boost.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's like
It would be
that.
20 more than an average person has.
19 more.
Yeah, it looks pretty
Well,
good.
I would turn you on my
Alright, let's get into the
TV,
player.
my
I'll
iPad,
first
my
set up some
tablet,
file
and my
organization.
desktop. So there's 4.
I'm gonna be enabling the new global illumination, which is CGFGI. Enable that. And you
I
can
got
see
some
you get
Twitch
nice
bits too. I
shadows
think you
coming
got
in.
like $20
Also enable
worth.
some fog.
You can have them.
Nice.
Bottom click fog. Enable.
This guy really wants me to
I'm gonna
stream.
turn down the density to 0.005.
I mean, I
I'm
do
gonna
need a
change the
job,
light.
so maybe I
That's
should
fine.
stream.
White.
Well, you love
Actually gonna
League.
turn down the intensity a little more. So it's like that.
What would be better than playing
Yeah, looks pretty
the
good.
game you love and making
Alright,
money
let's get
doing
into the
it?
player. I'll first set up some file organization. So in our file system,
Except
Right.
for
Not wrong,
Hermione. Except
but-
Hermione.
call it scenes. This will contain all our scenes. And create a new
But I
folder.
don't think, I think my laptop would cry.
Scripts,
Oh,
which will
dude, you
contain all
just
our
get a
scripts.
new laptop.
Now we can save this world scene.
Eventually.
Otherwise, Scenes.
You think I should just
I'll call it
stream
main.
on it until it dies and I get a new one?
And in the scenes folder, I'll create a new scene and call it
Yeah.
player.
Show everybody the
root type of
resource
the player
manager
is
and
gonna
the.
be,
Oh no,
character
show
body.
everybody the heat and
So
the temperatures in the
click on
screen
this little icon.
so they
next
feel
to root
guilty
type.
and
I'm gonna turn you down.
donate a new laptop.
Yep.
Put a temperature overlay.
We need to get you a desk too. Couch master.
Couch master.
Contain all
Are
our
you mid?
scenes
Are you mid?
and create a new folder.
Garen,
Is he low?
Scripts, which will contain all our scripts. Now we can save this world scene.
Wait, what am I doing?
Alright. Alright, let's get into the player. I'll first set up some file organization. So in our file system, right click, new folder. Call it scenes. This will contain all our scenes. And create a new folder. Scripts, which will contain all our scripts. Now we can save this world scene. Control S. Scenes, and I'll call it main. And in the scenes folder, I'll create a new scene and call it player. The root type of the player is going to be character body. So we'll click on this little icon next to root type and search for character body 3D. Click OK. And it's directly giving us an error. That's because it needs a collision shape, new scene, and call it player. The root type of the player is going to be character body. So we'll click on this little icon next to root type and search for character body 3D. Click OK.
Oh no,
And
he's
it's
right.
directly giving us an error. That's because it needs a collision shape. So let's add this. Right click the player node, add child node, collision shape 3D,
Yeah.
and I'm going to be using a cylinder. So collision shape in the top right in shape,
Who are you, Soraka?
cylinder, and the default size is actually fine. It's 2 meters in height and 0.5 meter in radius. And again, we'll hold down Ctrl and Shift and drag up the collision shape so it's nice and on the origin. I'm going to be adding an empty to the player, so right click player, add child node, node 3D. This is going to be our visuals. So I'm going to go visuals, and in here we're going to drop the model. So go into your assets folder, models, and the mixable base, drop it into visuals. Forward in Godot and many game engines is Z negative. So you can see here on the top you have the Z axis, and the negative one is going to be the forward. So our player is actually facing the wrong way now. So I'll just select the base, hold down Control, and rotate 180. Here in the top, here in the bottom left, you could see the degrees. So that looks about right. Let's actually scale down the collision shape a little bit. I'll make it 0.3 in radius. Yeah, that's a little better. And collision shape, so it's nice and on the order. This is going to be our visuals, and it's going to be the forward. So our player is actually facing the wrong way now. Drop it into visuals. Forward in Godot and many game engines is Z negative. So you can see here on the top you have the Z axis, and the negative one is going to be the forward. So our player is actually facing the wrong way now. So I'll just select the base, hold down Control, and rotate 180. Here in the top, here in the bottom left, you could see the degrees. So that looks about right. Let's actually scale down the collision shape a little bit. I'll make it 0.3 in radius. Yeah, that's a little better. Now let's add our camera to this. For this we're gonna need a camera mount. I'll show you why in a second, but for now let's just add a node 3D to player.
Just gun me down.
Call this camera mount. I'm gonna move this up. This is gonna be the rotation point of the camera. So when you move around your mouse, on that point the camera is gonna rotate. And I'm gonna put it right in her chest. Yeah, like that. And I'll add the camera. So now you can decide how you want your camera to look. You can click preview here in the top left to see what it's gonna see.
No, I mean, then again,
So this one is,
I was playing.
I'm gonna is actually facing the wrong way now. So I'll just select the base, hold down Control, and rotate 180. Here in the top, here in the bottom left, you could see the degrees. So that looks about right. Let's actually scale down the collision shape a little bit. I'll make it 0.3 in radius. Yeah, that's a little better. Now let's add our camera to this. For this we're gonna need a camera mount. I'll show you why in a second, but for now let's just add a node 3D to player. Call this camera mount. I'm gonna move this up. This is gonna be the rotation point of the camera. So when you move around your mouse, on that point the camera is gonna rotate. And I'm gonna put it right in her chest. Yeah, like that. And I'll add the camera. So now you can decide how you want your camera to look. You can click preview here in the top left to see what it's gonna see. So this one is gonna be too much, in my opinion it's gonna be too much behind her, so she's blocking the scene. So I'm gonna move it up a little. This one is kind of like World of Warcraft, like over the head, a wide view.
I'm gonna start banning brand.
I'm gonna move it up to the side a little. Preview again. Move it in. Yeah, I like it more like that. Like PUBG, Fortnite. Over the shoulder. Alright. Now, if you grab this camera mount and you rotate it, around, you can see what I meant with the rotation point. And up and down. And we're gonna want to do this with our mouse in game. So let's set this up. I'll quickly save this scene. And to our player controller, I'm gonna add a script and drop it in
Careful,
our
buddy.
scripts folder. Player is fine. And we want this template enabled, the basic movement. Create. And now let's save this. Alright, now if you grab this camera mount and you rotate it around, you can see what I meant with the rotation point, and up and down. And we're gonna want to do this with our mouse in game. So let's set this up. I'll quickly save this scene, and to our player controller, I'm gonna add a script and drop it in our scripts folder. Player is fine. And we want this template enabled, the basic movement. Create. And now let's save this. The template adds some basic logic for moving and jumping, which is really nice. We can use this. Right now it's using the arrow keys, but we're going to change that. I'm actually going to drop in the player in our main scene. So in the tab here, go back to main, 3D, click the world right there, and drag and drop in our player. And now we can quickly test this. So you can click the play icon on the top right, select current, and now when you move with the arrow keys, you can see you can already move around your player. And it collides with the boxes. So, that's a very nice start. Let's set up the logic. Alright, so let's start with the mouse movement. So we'll go into our script, into our player script, and we'll first capture the mouse. It means the mouse stays within the window and doesn't move and isn't shown. So we'll go func_ready. This function is run when the player is ready, so at the start. We'll go input.mouse mode equals input.mouse mode captured. And now we run this. You can see our mouse is no longer visible and it is moving outside the screen. Alt tab and stop this. And now let's get the mouse motion. So we'll go func_input event.
Yeah, don't get baited
Like
into
this.
that way.
And in here we're going to check if the input is a mouse movement. So go if event is input event mouse motion. Then we're gonna rotate our player on the y-axis for the x motion. So we'll go rotate_y, and we want these angles in radians and not in degrees. So we'll go degrees to radians with this function, and we'll get our event relative x. So this is our mouse movement on the x-axis. With this function we're gonna convert this from degrees to radians, and then we're gonna rotate our player by those degrees. We're converting to radiant because the rotate function takes radians, but if we just put in 1 radian per pixel, we're gonna spin out of control. So 1 degree is better, and it's easier to adjust for mouse sensitivity. So let's run this now. And now you can see we can look around. It's too fast and it's inverted. So we'll go back in here and we'll just add a minus in front of this, like that. And then we'll at the top variable sense horizontal equals 0.5. And then we can go inside of the degrees to radian function, multiply our x motion by sense horizontal. It's going to be our mouse sensitivity on the horizontal axis. Let's run it again. And now it's the right way around, and a little slower, like that. Now let's do our y-axis, so up and down. I'll go into the play. Multiply our x motion by sense horizontal. It's going to be our mouse sensitivity on the horizontal axis. Let's run it again.
Twitch is
Now it's the right way
8
around,
and 0.
and a little slower, like that. Now let's do our y-axis, so up and down.
Smells like a
player
loss.
scene. And we're not going to be rotating the whole player for the Y, because then we just clip into the
Be
floor.
surprised.
We're going to use this camera mount, which we added. So let's go into our script,
Skills don't matter.
click and drag the camera mount into the code,
Yes,
and holding
only
down
skill.
Control.
No, only the tower.
This way Godot automatically creates a variable for the camera mount. Then we'll go in here,
Skills help.
and we'll
I said skill.
rotate X, again degrees to
Skill don't
radians.
matter either.
Your skill matters.
Dot relative Y this time, because we want up and down. And we're going to be wanting to rotate the camera mount. So in front of this we'll add camera mount dot. Let's run it.
Holy can't carry the
Now.
team or what?
We can look up camera mount dot. Let's run it.
He's trying. He's 1 and 2.
And now we can look up and down. It's inverted again. So I'm gonna add a minus again. And I'm also gonna create
He carried a Warsaw
sensitivity
Gulch
variable
match one time.
for the
Oh, really?
vertical. So I'll just copy and
Yeah, he
paste
was the only one
horizontal.
grabbing the flag. We didn't really think we were gonna win either, and then all of a sudden he
Vertical.
caps it.
And again, we'll multiply the mouse movement by the sensitivity.
What, you guys are at 2-2?
No, we're just like it was 0-0. You know, everyone was at 0, but we were getting like camped and killed, but the enemy team just wasn't grabbing the flag.
Huh.
Just wanted to kill us. That's it.
Yeah, I'll vote yes.
I voted no.
Ah!
He's gonna carry you. He might break his back doing it, but he's gonna do it. Sounds like that team's pretty heavy. You got a Brand and a Twitch. A lot of kills.
Yeah, so the brand has 10 kills. Twitch has 11 kills. The Twitch is 11 and 0. The brand is 10 and 2.
Nice.
Very nice. And we're not done yet.
Ooh.
It's all bad. You know what's funny is like if somebody streamed and claimed that they're the worst League player, I think League would just ban them.
Why?
I would.
Why would you?
Because it sounds like you're throwing on purpose.
Oh.
Like you're so proud about being the worst League player, you know? And that's your whole personality.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like, yeah, I went 0 and 20. But yeah, you're banned. I went 0 and 20 10 games in a row. No.
You just put them in that iron or whatever, and Let them rot forever.
No, you gotta put them in wood. They need to make wood.
Yeah, they should. What's under wood though? Nothing. That's where it ends.
Well, you trying to say that adding wood is a slippery slope?
I feel like you could be worse than wood.
Dirt.
Dirt.
You know it's worse than dirt?
What?
Hands. Like in the terms of Minecraft, you know?
Yeah.
Like you either have dirt or you just have your hands. I don't know. I just made something up. Kinda makes sense.
Alright, buddy, don't give up, alright? We're gonna win this by... You see what Nocturne's doing? This is how we're gonna win the game. So don't give up. Just push the lanes out, collect CS, run away. That's all you have to do. No! No! Please.
And
I'm not even scaling this game. My stats are so bad. I'm normally like at this point I should be at like 100 stats. I'm at 74 stats. I've been dying too much. Oh shit. Gotta push these waves harder. They got Baron.
Oh yeah, you're in trouble.
Okay, I got a stack before I die. I got nope, just one stack. I'm about to say 2 stacks. But... I'm coming. I'm coming. No. This is the end. I'll be honest.
you
like,
went-
before
You died 12 times.
yeah, but before you said don't give up, I already gave up. If I didn't give up, we probably would have won. Right? I'm not saying I would have carried the team. I'm just saying if I didn't give up, before you said that, I gave up already. I lost hope.
Alright, I'll take a break from this.
Okay, okay. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna
your
go.
mama. Ha!
Okay.
That's what he's gonna do.
Is that
No.
is that appropriate for the YouTube community guidelines?
No, it's not. I'm offended.
Are you now?
Is it in the YouTube community guidelines if Chippy gets offended?
Leave me alone, hater.
It would be really sad if somebody came in here and said something crazy. Like,
And
Ziggy,
Sam
do
might
you
be
have
able
a-
to get him banned.
Yeah, I mean, I have one thing that I could say that would get him banned. I'm not gonna say it though. Ziggy, I hope you have like a beep button to beep stuff out. And like a 30-second delay. Well, not a beep button, a cough button. That's what professionals call it. Call it cough button.
I think there's like same thing that Twitch has. There's like guest rules. So like Ziggy doesn't get banned off of what the guests say.
Yeah, but I mean, I have something that would get him banned.
No, I'm good.
Well, you think you're gonna get banned on Discord for me PMing the team?
Would you get banned on Twitch?
The statement I would say would get
No, you don't.
banned anywhere.
You don't get really banned from guest.
I think if I said this, it would.
God. Why had object reference? Come on, doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah. Probably. Why wouldn't it?
Nobody even has to report them. The AI will pick up on it. But yeah, Ziggy, you need to set up yourself a call system. going Soraka mid.
Oh, I said left. Damn it.
Well, that's time to say right. Or up, down.
Whoa. Whoa.
Why is Git giving me such a pain?
Whoa.
Sync collection per now.
Oh no, I need to
Set.
warp mouse position? What's this?
I'm playing against a Gallo mid with Soraka. Am I screwed?
What?
I'm playing against a Gallo mid with Soraka. Am I screwed?
What?
This guy.
Hmm.
Yay! Got to work.
Oh, you fixed your problem?
Yeah, to reset the garbage collector on GitHub.
Oh, so you try turning it off and on?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh God, Fudster.
What?
I just saw what you wrote.
Oh. Am I lying?
Please don't do it.
I'm not. No. Fuck it.
In general, just don't do that. That's bad for your karma. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. I'm baiting you right now, buddy.
What did he write?
Did Fudster just fall off his chair?
No.
He smacked
they
his head
got
on the
me.
table.
They
Oh,
got
wait.
me. Lord Voldemort got me.
You bet he did.
Did you like being got?
No, I did not. I don't have that kind of kink.
What kinks do you have, Fudster?
That's not appropriate for this chat.
I was hoping you would. Because of it.
But I like vanilla ice cream.
But is that the type of cream you like?
No, it said vanilla ice cream.
I like chicken wings.
Oh, really?
I like money.
Some people like chocolate chips. If you know what I'm talking about, you know.
I don't. Please explain in detail.
Talk about Biden. He likes chocolate chip ice cream.
Does it really?
What a pervert.
So. I didn't even mean anything by that.
Wow.
You remember, like, they made a big deal of him visiting an ice cream shop?
It's gonna be good. Boom, 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 boom. We need to get another thing going here instead of 1904 virus. We need an alternative.
Yeah, so 1905 virus.
I was about to just say that.
Moving
Oh,
on
chew it on up, man. Bring it in here. Y'all got the link, right? There, I'll put it in memes. Anybody wants to queue up a little video thing. Still need to replace it with the better one, but hey, you know, do another shit every now. Oh, what boom! Fantastic. 1905 virus. Can't wait to see what happens.
Is it a random seed every time?
Yep.
Or no?
Yep.
So I mean, probably something completely different.
It could be totally random. Yeah, see, it made another black and white film, but it's got the little COVID vaccine in there. You see it? Or not the vaccine, the COVID virus. Is it you see a little COVID virus thing floating around in there? That's not bad. That's not bad. You know what I should do is take that prompt and put it marquee in above the video. More notes. COVID, but in 2050. Interesting choice. Very interesting choice.
I'm tired of the black and white videos, so.
Right? I bet you could put 1905 virus in full color and it would look like a remastered. Oh, this is interesting. It's still talking about COVID though. Kokovo. Yeah, that's funny.
What kind of model are you using?
What was I doing? YouTube, but for adults. But sir,
What?
come on.
I mean, that already exists, doesn't it?
No, it's fucking, you're trying to queue up porn.
No, I'm not.
But for adults, like that's how you start messing with the AI, and that's how I end up with some titties on the screen, and then I'm not able to stream anymore.
Well, hopefully you have this thing called NSFW detector.
No.
Well, you should. You take like 5 random frames and make sure they don't have adult content in them.
Write up the workflow and send me the link.
I got you.
Now, this is right. I can move up and down, left and right. It's still way too strong. I'm actually gonna export these vars, and what that means is that they'll show up as variables in the editor, so we can just adjust them way easier. So in front of this I'm gonna go add export. We'll do the same here. And now when we go into our main scene in 3D with the lighting update, you can see we have the variables here, so we can tweak them really easily. I'll set them a little lower. It feels way nicer. Now, let's change the arrow keys to the WASD keys. In here you can see the input direction is coming from the UI left, UI right, UI up, UI down, which are the arrow keys. So we'll add our own inputs. We do this by going into project settings, inputs, backward.
Oh, does he set it up with the controller? No.
Left and right. And now in here we can swap animation chat. To add the animations, go into visuals, add those. To add the animations, go into visuals, the Miximo base, you're gonna right click it and make local. This will expose the animation player, which we'll need. Now we're gonna drag and drop the animation player into the code. So we'll add those. To add the animations, go into visuals, the Miximo base, you're gonna right click it and make local. This will expose the animation player, which we'll need. Now we're gonna drag and drop the animation player into the code to access it, again holding down Control. Now we have our animation player. And we're actually gonna need to fix these animations a little bit. So go into 3D, animation player, into animations, and here in the drop down you can see all the animations on this character. We're gonna be going into walking, and we'll click this little loop icon.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That way, at the end of the animation, it will play again. We'll also do this one for running, make that a loop,
Kinda.
and for idle. I already said it. Alright. Then, in our scripts, we'll set up the logic for this animating. So, we'll copy the animation player variable. Now we have our animation player. Move around our player. Animation. In our scripts, we'll set up the logic for this animating. Animation player, into animations, and here in the drop down you can see all the animations on this character. We're going to be going into walking, and we'll click this little loop icon. That way, at the end of the animation, it will play again. We'll also do this one for running, make that a loop, and for idle. I already said it. Access it, see all the animations on this character. We're going to be going into walking, and we'll click this little loop icon. That way, at the end of the animation, it will play again.
Metallic abstract background. Weird, I didn't see the last one. Or I just didn't notice it.
And here in the drop down you can see all the animations on this character. We're going to be going into walking, and we'll click this little loop icon. That way, at the end of the animation, it will play again.
You just queuing up the same thing over and over?
No, it's Matrix this time.
It's what?
It's Matrix this time.
Oh, I see.
But you said it's a random seed every time, so if I queued up the same thing over and over, it would be different, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you could, yeah.
That's what you should do. Like, every 5 minutes, just use the last prompt.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Or every minute or something, you know?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
This way, not doing this prompt, just use the last prompt.
No, that's a super good idea. Like I could, because each one's like 3 seconds, so if I played it and, you know, how many times would I play a video for it to get like super boring, right? Like this one's already boring, right? So like it could have played for 20 times, 10 times, 20 times, a minute or half a minute, right?
Yeah,
And then be
probably like
pretty
a
much
minute,
done.
something like that. Every minute, just use the last prompt if nobody else did a
Right, right. I think it takes about 30 seconds to generate one, so I could just have it looping on generate, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, okay, maybe like a minute and a half. Then. You don't want to cook your GPU.
Nah, GPU's fine.
Oh, okay. What do you have?
3080 Ti?
You got good cooling on it.
Yeah, it's working fine.
We'll also do this one for running, make that a loop, and for idle. I already said it, but yeah. Alright. Then
Do you add anything to the prompt, or you just use the raw prompt?
Just use the raw prompt.
You have a negative prompt on it, or no?
Nope.
You should add a negative prompt.
You should add a wait for you to add a negative prompt with like a pipe symbol or something.
Yeah, but I'm saying you should do a negative prompt for adult stuff.
Maybe.
That, or just use that. That, or just use the NSFW detector.
I was just gonna use moderation endpoint.
Oh, what are you using?
Right now, nothing.
Then what is you're running it local, but what moderation input we're gonna use?
Like a custom one,
Oh, okay. Well, like the script has
like built on Mistral or something. Something like that.
Oh, okay. You're talking about moderation input for words.
Yeah,
I thought you meant the video.
should be cheaper than generating the image and then checking the image.
True.
Hello.
Welcome in.
How you doing, Futster? Wait, it's Futster, right?
Sure. Welcome to Ziggy's Paradise.
Yeah, welcome back, Doc. I'm live streaming.
Yeah, I know. You're using Godot, which I approve of.
Using what?
Me too.
It's much better than Unity. Actually, I don't know, but it's open source, so I
It's
prefer.
open source. Open source is good. Open source is better.
Open source is the life.
He's like, it doesn't matter if it's actually better, it's just better.
Well, it is superior in the open source sense. You know? Is it superior in technology-wise? That's another question. Very different question. So how are you enjoying Godot so far compared to Unity?
Good.
That's it? That's it? I want more. Come on, give me more details.
It's good.
Das ist gut.
It's very good. I
It's
am
very good.
having good time. Yes.
You fucking
In our
Russian.
scripts, we'll set up the logic for this animating.
The accent sounds like that.
So we'll copy the animation player variable, and here in our
I'm
scripts,
writing
we'll set up the logic for
3D
this
RPG.
animating.
Third person camera.
In our scripts, we'll set up the logic for this animating.
Does it have
So
does it
we'll
have a
copy the
more
animation player variable,
God damn it.
and here in the if direction, this means if our player has
I don't
a
remember what
direction.
the second
In
person
our
camera
scripts,
is.
we'll set up the logic for this
No, either,
animating.
that's why I said it.
So
There is
we'll
one
copy the animation player variable.
Is it the
And
camera in
here
front
in
of the
if
person?
direction,
If I
this
remember
means
correctly?
if our player has a direction to walk. So
In Minecraft,
in
you can
here, the player
change
is
between
walking.
all the types,
you can go animation player play
and I remember that's one of them.
walking.
And that's the only one I don't know the name of.
Now this is gonna call the animation
kind of
player
assuming.
every frame to
Because third
run
person
the
is
walking animation,
behind.
which is not what we want.
First
So we're gonna
person
check
is in
if
front, like
animation
when you're
player
like
build
in the place of the
is
character.
Well, first
sorry,
person is
current animation
Yeah, POV
is not
essentially.
equal.
Uh,
So exclamation point equals
and
is
third
not
person is
equal
behind. So second person would be in front
to walking.
or like in the middle.
Play the animation walking. So if our player is currently not walking,
I'm
we'll start
assuming.
walking.
I might be completely wrong here.
I mean, it sounds
And
like
down
you're
here,
assuming, but I don't know.
We'll copy
I don't
this
know.
logic. So copy these two lines of
Wimpy is a
code
conspiracy.
and put them down here, and we're gonna do the same for idling. So if we're currently not idle, play idle, and this is the logic for when a player is not walking.
Wait, actually, have you heard of the
Let's
light
run
bulb,
this.
bulb conspiracy?
Now you can see our idle animation is playing,
No.
and when we
Alright,
walk,
so
our walking animation
it is
playing.
real. It was actually real. It was
You
during
can
World
see
War
she's
II.
sliding across the floor. This is because
Is that-
the movement speed is set too high relative
No,
to the
no, it's the
animation.
fact that they die
So
really
let's,
early
stop this one.
compared
I'm
to
gonna set
what
the
the
speed
manufacturer. Yeah, light bulbs.
2.8.
Oh, so
Like-
basically you're saying
run it
this is
again.
an Apple conspiracy?
I'm not
Can
sure
see
what you
that's
mean by
much
that, but
better.
essentially it's planned
It's
obsolescence.
actually a little
That's what it's
slow
called.
now.
Yeah, like Apple devices.
Maybe 3. You're gonna have to tweak this depending on your animations,
Yes and
but
no.
if you're using the same one.
Planned obsolescence is
gonna be
there, but
the-
there are limitations compared to
Alright,
what
let's run.
like
So
they
if
did
we're
with the
currently
light
not
bulbs.
idle,
Like they literally
idle.
made it so that it
and
would
this is the
break
logic for when the player is
immediately.
not walking.
Like so, like
Alright,
so, like
let's
it is a
run
bit
this.
of a difference. You know, you can get around the planned
You can see our idle
obsolescence of
animation
like
is
the
playing,
iPhone and stuff like
and
this.
when
You
we
know,
walk, our
by
walking
just
animation
not
is playing.
updating. But
You can see she's
you
sliding
know,
across the floor.
a light bulb
This
that
is
just
because
breaks.
the
It's
They
not good.
movement speed is set
They
too high
update their,
relative
their
to the
software and
animation.
the battery life short.
Okay, so actually, that's not technically true. It's because there's more computing required, so the battery life dies faster. So it's the inverse. Actually, I do for that one.
Their updates aren't open source.
That is true. However, there's a lot of reverse engineering that was done on it. And there's also a legal case on this one. And there is public evidence. So, there's that. On this one, it was that. However, there is something they did, though. They made the
change this by going
device
into geometry
turn off
on the right when
before
selecting the box,
it's
clicking on the material,
like
going down
essentially
to UV,
you know, your
and
iPhone would turn
triplanar.
off at like 1%.
This is gonna scale
Well,
the
they made it turn
texture
off
to
at
the
like
size of the
5%.
box, so now you can
And that
see
was to make sure that the
every
battery
square
would
is
not
1
like
meter
overheat
by 1
and stuff like
geometry on the
this.
right.
It was for
when
safety
selecting the
reasons,
box,
but let's be honest, okay?
clicking on the
When you got a
material,
choice between,
going down to
you know,
UV,
1%
triplanar.
or like 2%, and
This is
then you
gonna
choose
scale the
5%,
texture to the
there's
size of
a
the box,
problem
so
here,
now
you
can
know?
see
Somebody in marketing was
every
like, oh,
square
let's
is
just,
1
you know,
meter
notch
by
it up
1
a little
meter.
bit more.
I'm gonna rename this one to
So like,
floor,
yeah, there's stuff like
and I'm
this
also
that
gonna
happens,
add a couple of
you know,
boxes for reference.
which is wrong.
So on our map,
But
right click, add child node, add another
like,
box.
it started well,
Again,
it did
holding
not
down
end
Control
well.
and Shift and grabbing the top handle. Drag it up so it's on the floor. Let's make this one orange box. I'm gonna be using orange 9 here. Drop it on there. Oh, grab it and let's move it off to the side a little. Right there. Rotate it. These are just for reference, so the scene looks a little more interesting. Let's click this box and hit Control D to duplicate it. And the movement speed is set too high relative to the animation. So Alt Tab, stop this one. I'm gonna set the speed to 2.8. Let's run it again. You can see that's much better. It's actually a little slow now. Maybe 3. You're gonna have to tweak this depending on your animations, but if you're using the same one, it's gonna be somewhere around 3. Alright, the problem we're having now is when we move sideways, our character doesn't look sideways. So, let's fix this. To fix this, we're gonna need our visual node. So we'll drag and drop our visuals, holding down Control at the top. And we'll copy this visuals variable. And here in our walking logic, so if direction, we'll add this line. Visuals dot look at position plus direction. Now, what does this do? This is gonna rotate our visuals, so not our actual player, but just the visual element, so just the model, in the direction that we're walking. I'll show you what it does. So now our character is actually looking at the direction in which he's walking. Not visual element, so just the model, in the direction that we're walking. I'll show you what it does. To fix this, we're gonna need our visual node. So we'll drag and drop our visuals, holding down Control at the top. And we'll copy this visuals variable. And here in our walking logic, so if direction, we'll add this line. Visuals dot look at position plus direction. Now, what does this do? This is gonna rotate our visuals, so not our actual player, but just the visual element, so just the model, in the direction that we're walking. I'll show you what it does. So.
What are you up to, Doc?
Pacing around my apartment, thinking.
What you thinking about?
Trying to figure out a way out of my situation.
Oh no.
It's life, you know. You get one challenge, you gotta fix it. If you're good enough at solving, I mean, if you're good enough at solving problems, you get to live on. You know, that's life. You just need to solve a problem, and then you move on to another problem. If you're good enough, you get to live. You know, that's how it is. And so far, I've had many years of, success. So just gotta figure a way out of this one. What about you, Fudster? What are you up to?
League.
now our character is actually looking at the direction in which he's walking. But you can see this other bug. When we just move around our mouse, the character does this little turn thing. And some games use this, the character turning with the mouse as you're looking around. I prefer to not have it like this, to have the character stay static until we move. Visuals in the opposite direction of the camera. So it looks like it's static. It sounds complicated, it's not. We'll just go in here in input, event, input, rotating the play. Let's run it again. But as soon as, and then again, static. So looking for, then there you go. You can be adding running and a kicking animation. The running logic is actually really easy. We'll just create two new variables for walking and running speed. So I'll go at the top of my code for walking speed, set is equal to 3.0. For running speed, set is equal to 5.0. Then we'll quickly map out the shift key in the input settings. So go into project settings, input map, run, add an action for running, click the plus icon and press shift. Alright, and then in our physics process at the top, I'm going to be checking if we're holding down the running action. So if input with a capital dot is action pressed, run. So if we're holding the shift key, our speed is going to be equal to running speed, and if we're not holding the shift key, our speed is going to be equal to walking speed. And now we'll have to change our speed variable. Sorry. And now we have to change our speed variable to a variable. It's currently a constant. Which means it can't be changed, it's just a constant value. You'll see you can walk really fast, so let's do that. In here, in our direction logic, our logic for when we're walking, you can see it's playing the walking animation. We're just gonna copy these two lines below here and swap walking for running. And then at the top, we're gonna have to check if we're running or walking to decide what animation we're gonna run. And we could check the speed for the boolean. We just a new variable. Could check the speed, but that's not a very nice way of doing it. So just set a new variable for running equals false. It's going to be a boolean, and we'll copy. This, and here in the logic where we paste, the animations start and stop abruptly. That's because there's no blend time set. Blend time is basically the time it takes for animations to transition. It's really easy to set up though. So we'll just go into our animation player here in the player scene, and down here in playback options you can set the default blend time, and we'll set it to 0.2 seconds. And now if we run it again, you can see there's a little transition between animations. Looks much smoother. Alright, I'll also add the kicking animation. I'll add this one because it's a locked animation, meaning when we start kicking, you can no longer walk, and then when you end kicking, you regain control of the character. So let's create a variable for locking our player. For is locked, set it equal to false. Copy this variable, and down here in move and slide, we'll go if exclamation point is locked. So if we're not locked, we can move the character. And we'll also not rotate the player. So also in here we go if exclamation point is locked visuals to look at. So it means if the character is not locked, so it's free, we'll look at their direction, and otherwise we don't, so we're stuck. Then let's add a key for kicking. So we're going to project settings, input map, kick, and let's add it. And I'll just use F. You can use whatever you want. Close this out. And then we're gonna go into our process. We're gonna go if input is action just pressed, so just at the start of the press. Kick.
I'm gonna go grab some water. Don't forget to drink water, everybody. Go drink some water. Stand up and drink some water and stretch.
Does coffee count?
You should drink some water on top of the coffee because coffee is a diuretic.
I know. I was being sarcastic.
Right back. I'm back. Thank you, thank you. Well, boom.
Then we're going to check if we're not already kicking. So if animation player dot current animation is not equal to kick, animation player dot play kick, and we'll also is locked true. So we're checking if the kick key is pressed. When it's pressed, we're checking if we're not already kicking, and if we're not, we'll kick, and we'll lock our character so we can no longer walk and look around. We can look around, but we can no longer walk and rotate the character. Now let's run this, and there's going to be a bug, but I'll show you. So we kick. Our character locks in. You can see a little bit of the kicking animation playing, but then it goes back to idle and it never unlocks. So let me show you why. It's because we set the locked, we never unset locked, so we're going to stay locked forever. And we play the kicking animation, but in here this logic for not moving is going off, and we're playing the idle animation. So how do we fix this? It's actually quite easy. We're going to have to stop running animations while the character is locked. Because right now, even though the character is locked and playing the kicking animation, it's going back to idle or running, depending if you're holding shift.
You're gonna what?
Then I'll call it kick for now.
What do you mean by calling it a kick?
Well, if you were watching my stream, you'd know.
I mean, I was kind of playing League, you know? What video is this?
No, it's just a tutorial for Godot that I'm following, and he has a kick animation that I'm implementing, and I was thinking about calling it secondary attack or primary attack or something like that, but I was like, fuck it, I'll just call it kick for now and rename it later, because most likely I'm not going to have kick be my ability. I'd have something else. So I'm going to use square for that one. Those. A failed 3D. Oh, nice. Except you messed up on the queuing for it, but I mean.
Yeah, I noticed that.
But that's what I'm trying to build. Yes. Unlike the other video where I could see what it was, this video I can't see it what it is. That's why it failed. Action plus. Interesting.
Does it like Is it traditional? Is it like, are you running like stable diffusion with this or?
Yeah, something like that. But
Hey-
it's like
hey,
a
guys.
video model. Yeah.
Did you guys know that March is Women's History Month?
Yeah.
You did? That's a thing?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. All right, thanks.
You didn't know that that was a thing?
I knew it was, but I thought my brain had April.
Oh. Yeah, no, it's right after Black History Month. Almost like as if
What's April?
not Jewish History Month or something. I don't know.
Is June Asian?
That's a good question. April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month and Arab American Heritage Month.
How are you gonna bring that up in my meeting? Sexual Harassment Month or whatever? What'd you say?
Sexual Assault Awareness Month and Arab American Heritage Month, along with 417 Holocaust Remembrance Day. In May, there's the Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. So yes, May
Dude, I'm
is
off
the
by a
Asia.
month.
Then
I said June.
that's also the Mental Health Awareness Month and the Jewish American Heritage Month. Then there's June, which is LGBTQ plus Pride Month, and also Juneteenth, which is my birthday. In July, it's Disability Pride Month. Is that disability and pride or disability pride? Is pride its own thing, or is it prideful for the whatever?
The way you said it, it sounds like you have to be gay and disabled, which is pretty unique.
September is the Latinx Heritage Month. October is an LGBTQ plus History Month. So we have June is the LGBTQ plus Pride Month, and then October is the LGBTQ plus History Month. Then there's the national,
Is there an Indian month?
There's a Native American Heritage Month.
But not Indian.
The closest to that you're gonna get is Arab American Heritage Month.
We celebrate every single day. We good.
Right?
Oh, they have that Bali or something. What's it called? That holiday where you throw paint.
It's not paint, it's
Holy.
powder.
Holy.
I fucking love Holy.
I've never gotten to experience that. I want to though, but I saw the
It's
video.
getting super popular here, so like,
Is it?
yeah,
That's cool. But it's like powder, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's made from flour,
Right, okay,
like
yeah.
flour.
Like dyed flour or something, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've done it.
Yeah, I want to do that. That'd be cool. And get all covered
It's
in colors.
annoying to clean up, but like, it's worth the experience.
I feel like it, like, clean up, like, I feel like if you just do it outside, then you just call it decoration, and then you just have to worry about, cleaning yourself, right?
Yeah. When I say clean up, it's not the end of the world because it's literally just flour, right?
color,
like it's
yeah.
it's like it's a plant-based thing, so like it's not a big deal. But no, this shit's so much fun.
Yeah. Figure you can probably just rinse it and be fine. Mostly.
It's like a weird way to be like, you know how you could throw snowballs at people, right? Kind of that concept. Like you'd be running around the city, like literally, you could just hit anybody you want with the powder to a certain extent.
Which is,
Obviously,
that's probably what makes it more fun than anything else, is like, okay, we've decided to have a giant snowball fight across the entire city, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool, yeah. Red team! I'd be down. Honestly, that just sounds like fun in general.
Yeah, I was like, I think the first week I went, when I was in India, that's the first thing we did.
Oh,
like,
nice.
Essentially.
Yeah, I think I remember you talking about that. I watched, you ever watch Ricky Gervais, The Idiot Abroad?
No, but that sounds like something that Ricky would fall right into.
Oh, dude, okay. Idiot Abroad. This is a show that is just too good. Let me see. How do you spell it? Holy?
H-O-L-I.
I. Idiot's Guide to Holy. Yeah, this one. Here, I'll link it to you.
What's all this? Why are
Sending
they
it to the unit that's connected.
Jesus. Yes.
So this guy, crap, what's his name? Idiot Abroad. Carl Pilkington, that's his name. He's funny, right? He's like super, he's like Futster, right? He's like not worldly, you know what I mean? But in a funny way. Where he's like smart about it, but also, I don't know how to describe it. It's really funny as a show. I'd recommend that show. Oops.
Is going off. We're playing the idle animation. So how do we fix this? It's actually quite easy. We're gonna have to stop running animations while the character is locked. Because right now, even though the character is locked and playing the kicking animation, it's going back to idle or running, depending if you're holding shift. So we're gonna add this condition, if the character is not locked, to the animation logic, also down here. And here you can see duplicate code in the same space, so we can just remove this condition. The duplicate character. We can look around, but we can no longer walk and rotate the character. Now let's run this, and there's going to be a bug, but I'll show you. Back to it's because we set the locked, we never unset locked, so we can stay locked forever. And we play.
What?
Is it Python?
No, it's GD script, which is close to Python. But
Yeah, it looks like Python.
yeah, it's similar. And it's making it super simplistic, but what I'm probably going to do is build it out using the GD script as much as I can for the start, just until I've got something to make it simple, and to learn GD script, which is in essence learning Godot. And then what I want to do is learn the Rust bindings for Godot, so that I can code in Rust the certain more complex elements that I think should run faster theoretically. So, for instance, economy simulation is something that I want to do in the Rust side.
Gotcha.
But I mean, right now I'm just fucking around trying to make literally anything for fun. Make a 3D model, and then I'm gonna make a procedurally generated map terrain thing with some shit.
Play the kicking animation, but in here this logic for not moving is going off. We're playing the idle animation. So how do we fix this? It's actually quite easy. We're gonna have to stop running animations while the character is locked. Because right now, even though the character is locked and playing the kicking animation, it's going back to idle or running, depending if you're holding shift. So we're gonna add this condition. If the character is not locked, to the animation logic, also down here. And here you can see duplicate code in the same space, so we can just remove this condition and move them into the same block. So you can see if locked now contains the visual lock and the animation lock. Let's run it again. Okay. we're gonna walk around and then kick. We kick, and after that we can do nothing because we're never unlocked. And to fix that, we're gonna go here at the top of this physics process. We're gonna go if animation player is playing, and we're gonna add an exclamation point. So if the animation player is not playing, so we're done with kicking or any other animation we're locked into, is locked equals false, meaning we are now no longer locked. So now we can walk around, we can kick, or any other animation we're locked into, is locked equals false, meaning we are now no longer locked.
Double cocked.
Walk around, we can kick, and after that we're unlocked again. So you can walk up to someone, kick, and during the kick we cannot move our player or slide around. Just kick these boxes. So that's our basic third-person controller setup. There's a lot more you can do with this.
So earlier you were saying that you should let me use a negative prompt with a pipe. But what if I want to use a pipe in the prompt? He's like, I'm not going to answer that dumb question.
Other animation point. And to fix that, we're gonna go here at the top of this physics process. We're gonna go if to fix that, we're gonna, and after that, at the top of this physics, we're unlocking link and the animation lock.
Wow. Very futuristic.
Yeah.
Not really.
I mean, it kind of looks like a screen with a bunch of code on it, almost, you know? Almost. I need to get that better model running.
Is it trying to cram too many frames into 3 seconds?
No. It only generates 24 frames. Although it could potentially like do like more iterations or something.
How many steps are you doing?
How many steps am I doing? 60.
I mean, that's a decent number, but maybe
Like I said, I'm gonna have to swap it out for the better model.
gotcha.
Let's run it again. Okay,
Believe
we're
it or
gonna
not,
walk around
if you
and
bumped
kick.
it up to 125, it
We
probably
kick,
wouldn't even take
and
much
after
longer.
that we can do nothing because we're never unlocked. And to fix that, we're gonna go
But I
here,
don't think
here,
the results are going to be much
king
different.
equals. So now we can walk around,
Steps aren't always
kick.
the solution.
and after that we're unlocked.
Custom speed. Okay.
Locked again, so you can walk up to someone, kick, and during the kick we cannot move our player or slide around. tick these boxes. So that's our basic third-person controller setup. There's a lot more you can do with this. I have a project where I build a shooter with this. I'll show some footage now. And of course there's a million things you can do with a third-person controller. If you want to see something more specific feature or specific game type using its third-person controller, or any other feature you might want to add, let me know. I'm always making tutorials, so I'll be glad to do one. So yeah, I hope you learned something.
Hey there.
Mm-hmm.
Chippy has joined the world.
Who?
Chippy. Chip.
Chippy?
Chip. I called him Chippy, I'm sorry.
Chippy?
I like chocolate chips. Okay.
You're talking about Chippy?
Yeah. Chip.
Huh. Chippy, huh?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Chippy, though. Really?
Stop judging me. Chippy. Chippy.
Oh, Paul has a joined. Learning Godot. Yeah. Yes, sir.
What? You know, I gotta say this. Adjusting a chair properly is more complicated than one may think.
Mm-hmm. And properly is super subjective, too.
Okay, I'll put it this way. When you get injuries, it's improperly set. That's my my opinion on the subject.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't get injuries, you're fine.
Most likely.
But I keep getting injuries because I don't know how to set up a chair. And for the first time ever in my life, the last 2 years, 2 or 3 years actually, I've been living on my own.
Somebody else set the chair up for you?
No, I've been living on my own. So I didn't have like my dad to set up the chair for me. So I'm learning by getting hurt. In very stupid ways.
Yeah, that's so weird too, because like I've just set up the chair or whatever the instructions said to do, and then that was pretty much it, you know, like it just worked after
Depends
that.
how much time you spend on it. There's also that.
No, you flip it upside down and then you push it down and then you're done. You know,
Oh
like
no, I'm talking about the configuration. You know, you gotta put it at the right height. you
default,
gotta-
and then you put it at, I put it at the max height because every chair is too small.
Well, me, it's the inverse. Okay, I have to put the chair at the lowest for every chair because they're too tall.
Yeah, it still doesn't
Okay.
make sense how you messed up so hard, because like you just get like an executive chair that you lean back in, and then voila, you're good to go. You know,
Okay.
no special expensive chairs. Just go to Office Depot or whatever, and you grab a basic ass chair.
Okay. So let me tell you my story, okay? Because this is just funny, okay, at this point. So I got this brand new. I had a. Okay, so I have. Right now, I got 3 chairs, okay? And I went through like 5 or 6 chairs, okay? To try and find the right one. I'm hoping this one is the last one. So, the first chair that I had was one that my dad gave me. Okay? It's pretty great, okay? It was pretty great, okay? And it wasn't an office chair, it was a kitchen chair, okay? And it was good enough. And, you know, it was hurting my back a bit because, you know, I didn't have
You're a
anything
killer.
for my arms. So I just, you know, didn't go on the computer as much because, you know, I wasn't sitting properly. So I'm like, okay, I need to learn to sit properly, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Simple basics, okay? So I learned to sit properly. And then I changed chair because I move out and I need, you know, a new chair. I
Right.
buy an office chair, okay? That is like a mid-back chair, and it has, you know, support for your armrests. Starts great. And over the next year, I keep, you know, I get some back injuries, so I'm like, okay, like my back hurts. I adjust the back at the right height, and it goes away. So I'm like, okay, I just made a small mistake. And then I keep getting my forearms, they keep hurting. Okay, and I have no idea why. And that's been multiple years. And I only just figured out why. Okay.
Yeah.
So my solution was remove the armrests. You know, the armrests hurt you, you remove them. Because I tried adjusting them and it just never worked. So yeah, I just removed them. And it fixed the problem.
Ziggy,
Huh?
And wait, it's not finished.
did that not work?
Did what not work?
What I sent?
A picture of VS Code but in 3050?
No.
What are you talking about?
I sent random gibberish.
It didn't go through.
What you saying?
If you sent random gibberish on YouTube, it might have just blocked you. Oh, see, there's your random gibberish. I see it
I like
on your
that.
stream. That's
Oh, you think YouTube might block the characters?
straight up. I am not seeing any of those
Could be.
messages.
It could be, could be.
Go back to it. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing any of those. That's wacky. Stop getting blocked, buddy daddy.
This is from Dev
Buddy Daddy.
Random. You know, /Dev Random.
Yeah.
I've had good experiences putting random pets into stable diffusion models. Like it
Even
actually
random
does
characters, just, you know. Hmm.
YouTube probably didn't block it. Is there a firewall that blocked it? They're like, is this guy trying to do an SQL injection?
Yeah, it's probably the WAF that blocked it. The web application firewall. So do you want to hear the rest of my story? Because there's even more funny parts.
What?
Do you want to hear the rest of the story of the chair?
Sure.
All right. So I removed the armrest. It solved it. I was really happy. Then a year later, I studied too hard, and I hurt myself in the pectoral muscle. But it turns out that if you don't have armrest, you're gonna be pushing the pectoral muscle massively if you're sitting in a chair. So that didn't help. So I got a new chair. The new chair had armrest because I threw away the old armrest like an idiot. Okay, so I couldn't just put them back on. Never doing that mistake again. And it was wonderful for a month. It was just holy blessed. And then
I'm Soraka playing against Yasuo. I don't know if that's gonna go well. Well, no, then again, Yasuo is melee.
All right, so finish off the story. After a month, I get a what is it called again? Herniated disc in my lower back because the new chair I bought had a plastic lumbar support, and apparently that hurts like a bitch.
Yeah, I remember you telling me this story.
The script has failed.
Yeah.
The script has
The script has failed. Did it fail
Script
because it
failed.
was dead, or did it fail because? Oh yeah, just didn't go. Interesting.
And then the funny part is, I got a new chair now, and I'm back to the same original problem of the armrest hurt. And I'm like, yeah, damn it. And if I remove them, I'm just gonna restart the same cycle. And I'm like, I need to fix this. So what I figured out is under the the chair, there's like a thing you can twist. It always looks weird, okay? And it allows you to like go backwards.
Shit. Here we go again.
Guys,
Go again. Who is this? I don't recognize the voice.
shut the Dick, I swear to God, if you don't recognize my voice at this point, I'm gonna fucking come get you in the afterlife. Yeah, so Ziggy, that thing I sent you, bro, I found a self-hostable bot creation platform. Except it's like insane. Like you can literally like the widget on my home screen on Blackleaf Digital is just from that.
Let me look at it.
You can make it like you can export it as a widget, a component, like a small script, whatever, and it's just a flow builder UI on the like I built a whole ass merchant onboarding process with it.
And this is, you're talking about the which part of this?
The bottom left chat bubble.
Oh, down here. Okay.
It's a static HTML Astro site, and then that chat bubble is just from that self-hosted integration, and it was honestly super easy to get up. I ended up actually adding the traffic configuration to their docs for them. You know what's crazy? A year ago, I had never committed to an open source project, like a legit one. And now at 4 o'clock, I'm giving a presentation on how to integrate AI into everyday life for non-programmers.
For non-programmers.
Yeah.
We are getting to that level.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be out of a job.
At least I am, because I want their money.
Fair enough.
If I'm the expert, bro, giving the presentation, guess who gets all the contracts?
I don't have any concerns about privacy or data security. I just want to know where your mama live.
What?
Who said that?
I'm sorry, but I'm unable to assist with that request. Are you sure? Perfect.
Are you
We'll get back to you at yomama@gmail.lol.
No
Okay.
question. No question.
Well, that's cool. Definitely cool. Neat.
Yeah, it's just using GPT 3.5 Turbo for that.
Yeah.
Honestly, just the GPT is already pretty damn good. I gotta admit that.
So now, how the hell do I edit skeletons?
Also, so I was looking at I was looking at self-hosted document signing, right? I found one called DocuSeal, which is like there's Documenso and DocuSeal, it seems like. It doesn't seem like there's a ton more. So Documenso is still pretty new. I got DocuSeal up, and you guys,
Hey
I go
guys,
to
this
it,
is
right?
Mitch
I
with
set up the
Fine
dashboard,
Point
and they're
CGI,
like,
and today we're
if
gonna
you want to
talk
use this, it's
about
$240
Godot
a year.
4.0's
And I was like,
new
I literally,
skeleton
bro,
animation
Bro, I
system.
literally, I was like, I
So
went to their
this
Discord and I
week
said,
in Godot, we
hey, I'm just
had
kind of
a
curious, why does it cost $20
merge
per month
that
for me to use any kind of
happened
production if
that
it's on my server?
brought
I
in
get that there's a
a
lot of
new
work that's been into the
skeletal
project, but I'm not
animation
against paying
system. Now
for it, but
this
you're charging me
is
to use my own server for the basic functionality of the quote-unquote
lab.
open source
I'm not
project.
sure exactly how you
I
say
don't really
it, but
love
they
that, so I'm
threw
assuming
out
there's some sort of explanation, or you're
that's
just
actually how I
targeting those who
found
want to
out
pay
about it, but
$240 a year.
if we look at the
I'm trying to
pull
sign like
request
2 to 3
here,
documents a month, maybe 5 to 10 max on a good month.
and I'm
I'm
gonna
not
have
trying to
a
be a dick.
tutorial
It
on
just seems
how
like you're
to
missing the
use
mark a bit.
by
That's
this
half
one
the price
person.
of
I think that this was
DocuSign.
done
Are
by
there half the features? Documenso is right behind you guys in terms of product and is out. In terms of the product is out, and now it's just replacing HTML tags with other tags to use one of the 4 PDF packages available to generate PDFs. Love the interface and the design and the easy setup. If you guys want to chat about scaling it, I'm happy to help. Clearly excellent developers. Otherwise, I think I've said enough. Bye.
To be fair, if you're making an open source software, anybody can take it and just run it and not pay a single fucking thing.
Not true. Open source doesn't inherently mean you can take it and make it.
Well, then in that case, that software is useless.
Exactly what I was trying to say with that message is I was like, you guys, like, you're targeting people that are self-hosting this that don't want to pay $40 a month for DocuSign, and then yours is half the price. Like, if I gotta host it myself, like, I would expect it to be half the price for fucking you doing it for me. Like, if you're doing everything for me, sure, I'll pay you $240 a year. Sounds great. But if you are not doing shit for me other than making the product, like, sure, you can have like certain features that are enterprise, but even then you can't charge $20 a month. Like, kiss my ass, bro. I'm paying for my own server. I'm hosting this myself.
So you're gonna pay $20 a month?
What?
If I kiss your ass, are you gonna pay $20 a month?
No.
Oh.
Bro, the thing is, bro, think about it this way, right? The way that I see it is that I compare it to Adobe. So Adobe, all of my Adobe products per month are $62 per month, which is a lot. But that's all of the fucking Adobe suite. DocuSign is 40 or 40. DocuSign is 40 or 45, and that's just for fucking signing documents. And then these guys are like, oh yeah, we don't have like half the features that DocuSign has, and you have to make your own PDFs in like HTML format, and then we just basically do like a replace. Like, literally, they basically taught me how to do what they're doing just by reading their API on like how it works. And I'm like, you guys, like, I could probably throw something up that would auto-generate the PDF and have a signature field, because like it's just Canvas and shit, in like a day. So like
the answer is
the different bones and will actually
okay. The answer is
over here, which is
like
fantastic, and it really helps.
To perfect.
It's just useless. That's it.
Your scene
I just don't get how
No,
you think that
they're not
there's an
idiots.
older
They're
system.
trying to get
You can
people
see
to
here,
pay them.
If we click
Bro,
on our
nobody's
skeleton,
gonna pay that.
and
That's
we
my
come
point.
over here, you can see what
Then they're
It's
idiots.
useless. The software is
Yes.
useless if it
Allows
cannot
you
work
to
independently.
rotate or translate
Bro, the
it,
software
able
itself
to do
is
this. It
so
allows you to pose
because
your
the
bones.
only thing in the
But
US
no,
Previously,
it's
you
open
weren't able
source.
to do
It's
that.
supposed
Are
to
you
be.
gonna listen to me? So the only
Maybe.
thing in the US, bro, that makes a document legally binding is having like security and verification and making sure that like you track like where they are when they sign it and like logging all this information in a place that's permanent. It needs to be like legally binding, but that now is much easier to do than it was before. Because if you think about it, right, like if I use AppWrite, for instance, I'm already tracking sessions, right? I'm already tracking a lot of things just by using AppWrite. And then you add in like they use like PGP security keys to encrypt all the PDF signings. So there's a sign on each PDF, and they just have an encryption key per account. How, like, that's so fucking easy. And then PDF generation, bro, I can literally launch a version of Chromium using Puppeteer. I have an AppWrite function that does it, and it takes about 0.75 seconds, 0.5 seconds at most, and it converts HTML to a PDF. So now I'm like, what the fuck is the point? Like, I'm literally like halfway there, and I haven't even started.
Isn't there just like a utility called HTML to PDF?
Yeah, but that one is bad, honestly. WK-HTML to PDF, like it works, but you have to install the utility on whatever you're using it on, so it can be a bitch.
Yeah, but that's okay.
I mean, you can say that, sure, but like, I don't want to do that for things like I'm running. Like, I'm thinking like a Docker image, for instance, right? I don't want to have to try to find and manually install and set up WK-HTML to PDF because there is no like sudo apt-get install WK-HTML to PDF.
It would just allow
like, you have
to
to usually.
Oh, that's what I was
translate
talking about. I was talking
via
about the simple, just
to the new
HTML to
system
PDF
itself.
that you can apt install, and that's it.
How you want to.
Yeah, no, see, I ended up going with a Puppeteer way because essentially it doesn't rely on the system. It just relies on like a node package, and then it auto updates Chromium every time I deploy it. So when I deploy it, it auto updates Chromium to the latest. So that way, if I miss any CSS stuff or whatever, it auto updates, and then it just renders the page and then screenshots the page as a PDF basically, or saves it as a PDF rather. Because if you press Command S to any page, you can save any page as a PDF. So it literally just uses the browser's built-in functionality to do that. And
I see what you're doing.
It was taking
it's a
like
overkill.
Huh?
A little bit overkill, though.
How is that
space-wise?
But I mean,
when you're taking the entire Chromium package for that.
Yeah, but I disagree.
For one feature.
Yeah, but it's a feature that, I mean, you're talking Chromium versus WK-HTML to PDF, which is...
No, I'm just saying, like, you're using, like, 1% of the software.
So?
What do you mean, so? Is 99%, like, waste?
No, really.
I mean, if you're only using 1% of the software.
Who gives a fuck? If you use Postgres just to store data, you're technically only using like 1% of it. Does that make you an idiot for using it that way?
I'm just saying at this point.
At this point,
if it's that useful, okay, how has somebody not just taken the damn package and, like, the feature and put it in a package?
They have. That's called Puppeteer.
I'm confused now.
Look up the package Puppeteer.
I got many questions. Also, Ziggy, you still streaming?
Yeah.
Puppeteer. Okay, that's how you write it. Honestly, yeah, it seems a little bit overly complicated. But if the software works well, I mean,
it's really not that complicated. It launches a headless Chrome, renders the page, and saves it as a PDF. The most complicated thing about it was
let me rephrase this.
It was just verifying the hashes.
Let me rephrase this. It seems like there's a lot of overhead.
Ow.
Well,
You
you're
just
running
my problem right now.
Node.js.
My problem right now with the things you're saying is you keep saying shit without anything to back it up. If you want to make an observation, but back it
No,
up.
that's my observation. That's my observation. That's it.
I know it. Why?
I'm just trying to understand, for what it's worth. But I mean, if the quality of the result is worth it, I mean,
it's not necessarily, it's not even about the quality, bro. It's about the fact that it renders actual HTML, which is the goal, instead of, parsing HTML to something else to render it as a PDF or whatever the fuck. It renders it as HTML. WK-HTML to PDF probably does the same shit somehow. And then the other thing is that it keeps up to date with current web standards. So I know that if I can display it on a web page, then it'll work on the headless puppeteer thing, which is another.
To be fair, that last point I think is pretty good.
That's really the main thing for me. But on top of that too, it only takes like 0.1 seconds to run, which is pretty insane for PDF generation. And on top of that, if it
what size does it produce though?
It's small. It just depends on what's in it.
Is it kilobytes or megabytes? That's the real
probably
question.
Megabytes, I believe. But probably I think.
But you're rendering like complicated PDF, I'm guessing.
Not really.
Images,
bro. So like that DocuSeal, right? Their API, they basically had it so you create PDFs by giving them an HTML format, and then when you want to put in a text field, for instance, you put in text field, and then you put like signatory equals primary signer or secondary signer or something like that. There's a bunch of basically API calls you make to make a template. And I'm like, wait, so they're literally just rendering an HTML template on a page with text fields and stuff being replaced. It's just inputs replacing the HTML that is custom. And then from there, you literally just add tracking and shit in the background. And you the only thing that I might need to custom code is a signature, a signature plot. Nope, and even them.
In this tutorial, I'm gonna, and then we
signature pad. Library for drawing smooth signatures.
Sticking.
I guess I just don't get.
Wait, there are signatures.
Forward.
Literal signatures.
So we're gonna set up one button constraint.
They're handwritten signatures, right?
Is going to be on this foot.
Okay, so the size file is the file size is normal.
You don't even need a library for that.
Go
You just
to
need
relations, and then uncheck inherit rotation.
Have you ever signed a contract online?
Add bone constraint, copy rotation.
I have multiple.
I was talking about Fudster, not you. I assume you.
Okay.
Because you get the options. You can either use a font or you can use your own signature. But it's extra important on mobile because people love first of all, it looks much more like somebody actually signed that shit when they use their finger or their mouse pad. But also,
so make sure
just in general, it's a great option to have because security wise, if you have that signature, you can match that shit.
Yeah, ironically, it's quite easy to fake a signature.
Well, for sure, but it's not easy to fake the IP address and the security headers and all the other
No, that's
stuff.
my point. That's my point.
Camera, but
as in,
player's movement isn't lined up with.
Ironically, handwritten contracts that are signed by hand and all this.
So we'll do that.
Unless there's a witness, are usually a little bit, less secure than a digital one because you have just a signature.
Ironically, though, it could be either way, depending on what you track and how and what you know and what your business is. Because, for me, for instance, I really only need simple contracts that are pretty easy to read. And then the other thing is just the merchant agreement. I have a merchant process where you can get a merchant ID through my business. but you have to sign up on my website. So I need document signing. And the thing is, like, it could be one person a month. It could be 1,000. I don't really know. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and it doesn't really matter because I need something that will just be able to just sign fucking documents, and it shouldn't be that hard. You know what I mean? Like, it should just be like, because basically, digital signature runs on asymmetric cryptography, which is basically just private key, public key. So when the sender creates the document with a digital signature, a mathematical algorithm generates the keys. The sender receives the private key while distributing the public key among the receivers. Then,
Yes, I am familiar with the basics.
yeah. And then blah blah blah.
Still no. The real question is your website. How is it made?
Astro.
So a framework?
I guess with HTML mostly and Tailwind.
That does sound pretty easy to manage for what it's worth.
Yeah, HTML, Tailwind, and then it's actually all one page except for the merchant application.
Huh. That's nice. So how's the skeleton editing, Ziggy?
I think I'm gonna have to do it in Blender.
I'm trying to see your stream, but it doesn't want to work. Oh, god damn it. It finally worked. And now the button doesn't work. God damn it.
Well, you should see the YouTube stream anyway.
I'm on my
the
phone,
audio.
so I'm lazy.
Good.
A gif of a chair. Right.
Yes, somebody put...
Hey, you're walking.
Chair killer. Yeah.
Chair
walking, running, using my controller to do it. I don't have a jump button map, but I do have a kick button map. Jump is here, but there's no jump animation, which is what I was looking to make.
Wait, seriously? There's no jump animation, like, by default?
Well, yeah, I mean, even the asset that I'm using for the character isn't default.
Oh, okay, no, I thought it was default, that's right. Personally, I always use default, and over time you change it.
This animation's just a little bit, or the speed is just a little bit too fast by comparison to the animation.
Yeah, you want it to sync up usually. So which language is it?
GD script. Godot, bro.
Never heard of that one before, so that's perfect.
Godot has its own language based on Python. What is it now? Still too fast?
Maybe I can steal DocuSeal. Let's see. What's their license? AGP LV3.
That is not a common one.
it's a free copy left license. That's interesting.
And commercial use?
So close, but still not. You know, that could just be the animation too. Let's do 2.4.
Okay, so I think this just means that essentially I can take their program and modify it.
I got no idea, and I do recommend you to make really sure in this case.
I'm reading the license. It's just basically I can use it commercially, modify it, distribute it, use it in patents or private use. But I need to state the license and copyright, state the changes, disclose the source, and use the same license.
All right, well that's not really much of a problem.
Yeah,
right?
but do I want to base it on theirs anyways?
Does it work? First.
Yeah.
Does it work really well?
I mean, it works pretty well. Here, it's this one.
Then why not use it?
Well, I mean, really all I have to do, I guess, is just take out the... Here, can you look at that real quick while I go to the bathroom really fast? I just want you to peek and see what you think, because all I really have to do is get rid of their paywalls. But, I mean, I'm surprised.
Where did you put the...
In dev. DocuSeal.co. Hey, Holy, what do you think?
What was that? You asked me a question?
Yeah, basically DocuSeal inside Dev, they have it's open source document signing, and it's $240 a year self-hosted to use it. And I'm like, yo, that's retarded. So I bitched them out in their Discord because they have like fucking 300 people in there, and I was like, yo, if you guys ever want anybody to use this, like, you can't charge half the price of DocuSign and claim your open source. But they use an APG 3L license, which means I can modify it and redistribute it, whatever, as long as it's open source and I basically say that I modified it in mine. Do you think it's worth it just to steal theirs and get rid of the fucking paywalls and re-release it as, you know, like true open source? Like,
the question is, does it use their API?
Probably, but the thing is, if it's self-hosted, bro, like the logic for generating the PDFs and everything should be in self-contained. Like if it uses an API of theirs to do the PDF generation or something, that's on them, not on me. You know what I mean? Like that's just shitty programming.
I mean, technically it's not self-hosted if it's using an API.
Well, the API,
Yeah,
like when you, well, so Holy, the other thing I found too is you got to check out Typebot, bro.
Yeah, no, the moment PDF is even remotely mentioned, I cringe. That shit's a headache and a half.
No, so using
honestly,
Puppeteer,
it is.
So using Puppeteer with an app write function, I made it really easy. But I need document signing, and I'm not willing to pay $40 a month to DocuSign. So, like, bro, my fucking, it's like I was telling them, my Adobe is fucking 62 for the whole suite. So, like, why the fuck is DocuSign 40? My question
To be
for you
fair,
really,
if they charge people like $5 a month, people would probably buy it.
yeah, I would have paid $5 a month, like on the spot. If DocuSeal was like, yo, $5 a month, you can do whatever the fuck you want, I'd be like, bet. But like Invoice Ninja, bro, has a Flutter cross-platform app, and theirs is $15 per year for white label.
Well, that's better.
Well, that's because that's not where you're supposed to make your money. Like, if you're open source, you're not supposed to make your money from people like me. You're supposed to make your money from people like the people that pay me.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that will charge you for their API. Like, they just build one API and then they just like, I built it, so like, just pay me.
Bro, these guys deadass built a social login that links back to their main server so they can keep track of your license.
I mean, I understand the licensing part, the fact that they put a lot of effort into it, but yeah, the software is still crap. It's using an API. It's not truly open source.
Well, I don't know that it's using an API, but either way, I'm gonna fork this shit and just get rid of the paywalls.
Well, you can just, run Wireshark, and you'll see. That's a quick way to know if it's using an API.
No, but I really want to find a way to reach the developer and be like, bro.
But didn't you already do that?
No, I put it in their general chat because they don't have, bro. Their Discord sucks.
They'll see it. They'll see it. Don't worry. They'll probably take it down.
Yeah, I would just delete the messages and ban you.
I mean, I'm gonna delete the messages actually, honestly, and then just DM him. But also, if you ban somebody because you do a shitty job, that's your own insecurities, not mine.
No, like when you're running a scam, you don't really care about other people's feelings.
There is that detail. Because this kind of defines as a scam in a way. Plus, the thing is, they could have charged us $5 a month and people would have paid for it. And they would have had more customers. What are you doing, Holy?
Character sheet.
For the game.
Yeah. So I finished character creation. Now I'm just pulling that and putting it into the SVG. And then I'm gonna go back into Unity and then pull that so that it displays in Unity as well.
Oh yeah, display in Unity. What?
Did you say something?
No.
Displaying in Unity. He said that.
When?
Just now.
Oh, that was
Wow.
me.
Well.
I love you guys. Yo, also Holy, bro, I got Rewind. I don't know if you've seen Rewind.ai, but I mean it's not on Windows yet. But High Key is really fucking sick. It screen records and listens to my mic on whatever I'm screen I'm currently on, because I have 3. So it listens to my mic, and then I'm able to search through it and ask it questions and recap my meetings and stuff like that, and it's just always listening. Fucking sick.
Wow, spyware.
Yeah, exactly.
It stores everything. It stores everything on your computer in a compressed format.
It must be massive, though.
I would imagine they use pretty low quality screen recording because all they really need, they're just using text recognition, like OCR on the screen. And I would imagine especially if the screen doesn't move, like the content doesn't change, why would you need to take a bunch of pictures? So based on their coding so far, from how I've experienced the app and from what I know about making iOS apps, they've done a very, very, very good job. On iOS, it could use more features, but... Alright, let's see this shit. Alright, you ready, cursor?
Whoa, no cursing.
No
You said
cursor?
shift, I'm sorry. Yeah, he wasn't cursing, he said shift. That was
my bad. Bro,
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were live. My apologies.
I am
It's
live
okay,
on YouTube.
you said shift, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh no, you've cussed many
I was
times in the past
talking
couple of
about,
minutes.
William Shatner.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
William
Well,
Shatner.
considering there's not a lot of
Mania.
people looking at the stream, I think we'll survive for now.
Well, it's quantum.
What's quant? Oh,
The amount of people that could potentially see the stream in the future.
I get it.
To be fair,
I like
that's
that.
true.
I like
Bro,
that.
literally,
I
bro,
always watch.
that's actually my favorite thing so far that I think you've ever said, because I used to stream, bro, for freaking, I streamed for 2,000 hours, dude, in like 2 years, and I had between 1 and 3 viewers. And I swear, dude, it is quantum. Where like you're like, oh, I feel like I'm doing really good, and you look and you got nobody, and then you're like, I feel like I'm doing just like horrible, and nobody's here, and you got like 5 people all of a sudden, and you're like, what?
Right. Well, for the most part, I haven't had anybody actually new. For the most part, like everybody that's joined has known me in some variety. So I'm definitely not making like reaching out to the wider audiences. But I think
Not yet, at least.
oh, hey, big man, when
You
did
gotta
you get here?
advertise.
Yo,
You just
You
slipped in
gotta
right now?
advertise.
yes.
Interesting.
Ziggy.
Yeah, I do need that.
Yeah, I
Show me
was
legit all the
chilling.
time.
I was chilling in another channel
YouTube's
and
discovery stuff.
played a couple ranked games. One of them went really well. The other one not so much.
Yeah. That's how
Also-
that goes.
Yeah, well, we had a vein and they counterpicked her. It was Kate Amumu, which hurt us very badly.
You know what I'm curious about?
But
How
it's
did they
nowhere
design
near-
the characters?
In League?
Yeah, but like not about like how it looks, but rather the like the attack points and all that, the life and all that stuff. Like how do you decide a good combo so that like it does not screw over the entire game?
Lots of free labor. And by that, I mean beta tests.
True.
But Ziggy, did you hear what I said?
No.
I think YouTube's discovery sucks. Well, not to mention, like, YouTube is like, it's the big boys.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be big to actually get any attention on YouTube.
We're advertising.
Well, yeah, but
Well, I think I'm just gonna fuck around until I make an actual achievement or get close to making an actual achievement, and then I'm gonna advertise the fuck out of myself.
well, no, what you do is you just post on Twitter, like, you post your start of your Twitch.
Yeah, I'm still gonna wait until I actually have something worth coming to. Like right now, I have a shitty text to video thing, and like
Yeah, but
all unfinished projects. So like once I have something
Yeah,
a
but
little
it
bit
doesn't-
cooler.
Like, it doesn't happen overnight. You just get one person at a
Yeah,
time.
no, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is like I'm not gonna really fucking go ham until I really have something to show. You know, like I'm not gonna go
But there's also
post
something
on
else.
to Twitter every day because here's the thing about posting to Twitter every day is that there's like the beacon that you send out, and then once that beacon turns into noise, you're dead, right? Like there's nothing else after that, right? You have to turn the beacon off and then hope that people haven't filtered out that noise for good. You know what I mean? That's how I kind of see it. So like I can't just go onto Twitter and say every day like, oh, I'm streaming, check me out on this link. You know, like then people are just gonna mute my Twitter. You know?
You could say, like, what you're working on.
Yeah, I'll
You
say what I'm
guys-
working on, but you know, it's
You guys,
But if it's
still
the same
not-
thing for
still
5
too
days
early,
we're in a
still
row.
too early. What's up?
And
guys-
on the other side of that, once the genie's out the bottle, you can't really put it back in.
You
Right.
can try.
What did you say,
hey,
Zach?
do you think that their license, like, does it make sense to like for DocuSeal to have their license? Because doesn't it technically mean that like if it's $240 a year and you have any kind of brain on you, that it just makes way more sense? Like if I modify this for myself, right? If it wasn't this license, I could technically keep the privatized version for myself. But because it's this license, I need to publish it, which means that if I remove the paywall, I fuck this guy. And it's
you
like,
only need to publish it to people that ask you.
no, technically
If you
speaking,
keep it for
has to
private
be
use.
open source, and I need to link the source. I can't, like, it needs to be stated in the in my project that I based it on that project and whatnot. So like,
Oh
I
yeah,
have
sure.
you have to publish the code. It has to be open source as well. It has to use the same license. So
Yeah, but
I'm
there's a catch to this one. You don't actually have to publicly share it immediately. You do, however, have to respond to requests for the code.
I just don't understand, like, how does that license help him in this case? I guess it's just because he fucked himself. But I'm just like, bro, like, all you're doing is encouraging, like, it's like if they started charging like $100 for video games, you know? Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, you swore
I'm so
again, didn't you?
I know. I'm just so used to letting loose in here with you guys that I haven't been filtering or thinking in my head. What's it called? But yeah, like Invoice Ninja's $15 a year, and I'm like, bruh, like I will happily pay Invoice Ninja $15 for their software, and all I gotta do is get it up. Deal. I mean, the downside to that is they don't support Docker yet, like fully. And I don't know why it's that hard for them, but
maybe they don't know how it works.
Bro, I basically made them the Docker file to get it up and stuff. They just need to figure out like the Laravel specific commands for the installation, like running PHP Artisan Migrate, which I already kind of figured out. I just don't know enough about the project and don't feel like digging into it. So I asked them. It's been 18 days. I basically gave them the whole thing they needed. And it's been 18 days and they still haven't responded. And I'm like, you guys, I am basically doing your work for you and you aren't even helping me. Huh, Ruby is kind of like Python, huh?
No, I don't think so.
Fudster, why are you responding?
Wow.
Fudster is nice. Don't be mean to him.
I love Fudster. He's very nice, but is he the person I would ask about programming?
I know Python.
Oh, you want a gold star?
I know Linux.
I know English.
I know Docker.
Actually, I highly doubt you know Linux, given that it's like that word encompasses like how many operating systems?
Yo, anybody want to do a type racing with me?
No, I mean like
A what?
Type racer?
How to use SSH, okay?
Type racer?
Yeah, type racer. It's a
we know.
typing game where
long
we
as I know,
race against each other.
Oh, well, I did one. I
Yeah.
put a typing test.
I wanted to do a warm up to that one, but I thought it'd be fun to do a type racer.
Bro,
Oh wait, you
honestly,
mean playing or?
Yeah,
To be
playing.
real with you, bro, I wouldn't recommend warming up if you're gonna do the 5-minute test because your fingers will start to not remember what you're doing by the end of it.
Well, that's the point of a
We're
warm up.
programmers, but that's the thing though. We're programmers, bro. We're made for short
I
bursts.
type a
of
lot.
100 me, dude. I typed. I got.
Okay, how about
Alright, what
we
did you pick?
play
What did
and
you
we
pick?
see
You
what
picked,
happens?
you picked 5 minutes and you picked what?
No, that's the official certification.
Yeah. Sure, let's do it. What did you pick?
5 minutes normal.
Normal? Or you mean medium?
Whatever it is, it's just not the pro. It's hard or.
What did you pick?
I literally just clicked like standardized typing test and then did it because I was curious. Because I got like 120 words.
I went
per
to
minute whenever-
typingtest.com and I clicked 5 minutes. And do I click start test?
Oh, let me go. Typingtest.com. All I did was I clicked. So I did.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
No. So click on typing tests and then at the bottom it says typing certificate now online. I don't know why it's not.
Okay.
Just take me to the typing test. Yeah.
Start test 5 minutes.
Yep.
All right. Here
Bro,
we
yeah, because
go.
I can type about 110 to 130, 140 words per minute, depending on what I'm typing and how I'm feeling. But when it got like once I got to like 4 minutes, and then one time I accidentally messed up one word. What really fucked me was I messed up one word, but then I messed up the next word, and when you mess up the next word after that, and then you I maybe push space on accident or something, so the regex or whatever it's using to verify the validity was then wrong. Like I was typing the right word, but it was like one word ahead of that word or something. So then I lost like 5 or 6 points just on that. I was like, oh.
I don't think that's proper grammar.
What?
A couple of things. It forgot a the. It forgot a dot at the end of the abbreviation.
Bro, I mean, honestly, just based on what they have in this, it doesn't actually look that difficult to make.
Dude, just make it.
I might make it through AppRite though. Because I could technically just make it like AppRite functions as an API or something. Anyways, I'm gonna go fuck around.
All right.
Talk
Well,
to you guys
I'm finishing it up. So give me like.
Oh, dude, I swore again. I need to leave.
Don't forget the condoms.
He said, "Don't
Sorry, but
forget
that
the
was too
condoms."
easy. I think technically it's explicit. Technically. Not 100% sure.
Nope.
Nope. All right, we're good. There's no more music.
That's weird because I swear I queued up a 4-hour video.
Yeah.
Well,
possibly
sometimes
4
it has
hours
an
ago.
error. Yeah, possibly 4 hours. Honestly, yeah, that's probably accurate. Time passes quickly, as we say. So who here eats the bottom part of broccoli?
Of what?
Define
Broccoli.
bottom part.
The very long green stick. Because apparently it's edible.
Yeah.
Define
Just boil it
eating
again. That's
broccoli.
all.
Yeah, that's like I learned that recently. It's
Define
nifty.
eating
I got more
broccoli.
food now. Define broccoli.
No, define eating.
You don't like broccoli?
No, I don't.
Ah, okay. You don't like meaty trees? They're like meaty trees. Cute. Define broccoli. You're funny.
No, I said define eating it.
Yeah. Still
BG
funny.
replace. BG replace. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, that's kind of how you sounded like yesterday night when I came to talk, and you were just wasted.
I was not
I've never
wasted.
heard.
I was
Well, you
just super,
sounded
super
wasted.
tired.
Okay, you sounded
Chippy was
wasted,
with
and
me the
I've
whole
never
night.
heard you like. You're like, Chippy, back me up here.
He wasn't wasted, because when he's wasted, he'll give you a SSH login.
No. He's gonna give you an SSH login to a honeypot. That's what he's gonna do. Okay, no, he would do that to me. He would definitely do it to me. It would not even surprise me.
Spawn blocking.
But also, yeah, you never sound wasted until last night.
It's good. Feeds
I mean, it's kind of like how I
character.
see you.
Character name.
It's a compliment,
It's cool. It's cool.
but it's kind of funny.
I got a 99% accuracy on that.
That's pretty good.
So
Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't get
I'm pretty
100%,
huh?
If you don't get like 99% accuracy or something close to this, like your score doesn't fucking matter.
Well, that's
in my
actually
opinion.
using that accuracy as a multiplier against the typing speed to come up with a net speed for the certificate.
Well, then I love that shit.
Yeah, so like since I did a 99% accuracy, it gave me 84 words per minute instead of 85. But since Zach did 88,
cool.
even though his overall typing speed was 91, since I played it slow and made sure everything was correct, my average net speed ends up being higher.
Higher than his?
Yeah. But I know that I win against him in Type Racer whenever it's burst. So, because my average here is 103.
My average, I have no idea. I'm actually really slow at typing.
Get good.
No, there's
Yeah.
this game called Nitro Type. It's a racing game.
I like just Type Racer as the racing game. It works.
But the thing is, I can hack my way out of it.
Yeah, but
There is that detail.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Nitro Type, like, had
I know.
sign up and you could add your friends and shit.
Still no.
Ziggy,
Bro, I'm typing.
does that app
Shut up.
like have like?
He's trying to focus on the certification. He's trying to do 100%.
No, I was just trying to finish the Type Racer thing I was doing.
Yeah. We'll keep going.
Does Typewriter have like a social login and you add your friends and stuff?
What? I'm confused.
So Nitro Type has a login, and you can even like share a link, and they can join your lobby, and you
okay.
race.
Ah. Yes, I get what you mean now.
You're talking about a different game than Type Racer?
Yeah, it's called Nitro Type.
I don't give a fuck. I only use Type Racer.
It's better.
That's not.
Because
There's no conspiracies on this one. I'm sorry.
This guy says Z-Type is the typing game. Nah, Type Racer is the best. Sorry, bro.
Honestly,
it just is. Holy shit.
Type Racer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
He's like, yeah. I like that response.
I mean, this is fun. This is fun. I'll give that much. It sounds good.
Oh, that's the big one.
It's got cool graphics. It reminds me of Star Sector.
It's cool that it's
neat.
you ever tried Frosted in Pretzel?
He is not. He may have.
Why are you doing this, Holly? Why does everybody do this whenever I try to start a conversation and then they're like, don't answer this, don't answer this, it's private information, and I'm like asking about
I'll make a
crockery.
really bad joke, and it's only funny
I mean, it is funny, but I'm like, what
I
is
was
this?
making a reference to that.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Just don't waterboard yourself like last time.
Interesting. This is a cool game.
So you're talking about the pipe racing thing of Hudson?
No, the one that I'm streaming.
You were so hoping. I was also kind of like imagining.
Dude, the thing that fucks me up though is that okay, so the thing that fucks me up is that it catches whatever letter you just typed, so sometimes it'll pick up a different word. So it's like not perfect. Or at least it doesn't feel quite right. Like cuz it'll lock on, I guess. Weird.
Huh.
Hmm. What was I doing?
Make it a game and go dot.
Godot.
Godot.
Same difference.
So in this video, I'm going to try my best to teach you how I made this dungeon generator in Godot 4.
String.
So as you can see on the right hand side, you get a lot of control over the generation. You can set things like the room size, the grid size, the seed, and a lot of more things to give you different looking layouts. And once you find the layout you're happy with, you can go to this other node and create the dungeon based on it.
Hey,
The whole project is
yeah,
up
never
on
mind.
GitHub, so if that's something that interests you, read this text and continue watching. Alright, so we have a blank project open in front of us. Continue watching. Alright, so we have a blank project open in front of us. And over here, let's create a new 3 in Godot 4. And
Damn,
we
that's
have a scene that our map requires a now. So let's make a new 3D scene and rename it to Dungeon Tiles. Work with. And now go ahead and add in.
What the heck is a grid map?
Grid map is the grid of the map. Literally. I remember correctly.
Node for 3D tile-based maps. Okay, I dig it. Okay, all right. Except a cell needs to be. What did I say
see what you're
before?
doing.
125 by 125.
Yeah.
And also 125.
You said 150.
Was it 150? It is
Yeah,
150.
But 150 is gonna split easier too.
Okay, and I need to get this to be everything here, or maybe I can just offset it.
The script has failed. The script has failed.
Hey, Fud.
The script has.
Yeah.
Same rules apply on the Discord to on the site. No selling stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, big man about to ban somebody.
Hell yeah, I am.
Wait, on what? On what?
The hair hungers.
We gotta be careful what we say here.
That's why I was very vague.
Yep, that's good enough. Keep it pushing.
Granted, I would never really go as far as to like drop F-bombs.
Fuck.
I would. No.
You just
What's
said
another
F
word
bomb.
for reputation?
Something you don't have.
Credit. Merit.
Keep going. Merit, thank you.
Actually, yeah, merit is a pretty good one. You have no merit.
You got no
That
merits.
sounds worse. That sounds worse than like you have no reputations. Like you have no merit.
No merit. No merit for you. No
I'm
merit.
so afraid that I spelled something wrong, and that way all my tables are incorrect. Just double check I spelled that word right. Okay, yeah.
And then you don't want us to delete logs.
What?
FUD
For selling?
for chat logs or chat like general chats.
What
That sounds good. Senpai?
You, Big Ben, you might just DM him the question so you guys aren't talking about that live.
He's in a game.
What are y'all talking
That's the
about?
problem.
Talk
Don't worry about
live.
it. Just remember it's live, so it's funny.
I'm talking about stuff that's going to be immortalized on YouTube for decades to come.
You know, on the bright side, my voice is in the public domain, so I'm fine.
On the bright side, your voice is copyrighted by me. Since you're
No,
in
it's
my
actually
stream.
you know, it's in the public domain.
Nah, you signed the contract.
You don't understand. Did
Hey,
you
man,
hear
if
Zach
you
say
if you
he doesn't
have a
have
piece
the
of paper,
software
if you
to
have a
sign
piece
the
of paper
contract?
that says that you sold your soul to the devil or whatever, you know, whatever, and I come around and buy your soul, you still owe me a soul, right? It doesn't matter if your soul goes to the devil. You sign the contract, you owe me a goddamn soul, right? That's how gym memberships get you.
Honestly, yeah.
They
You
say
sell your soul to a gym.
straight up.
And you gotta sign a contract for a year, and then you're like, damn it. Then you go for like 2 weeks, and then you just never go back. And you just keep paying because you're too ashamed.
What's yep?
Oh yeah.
But like you tried.
Question, yes.
You want me to delete them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool, this music.
Trying to make a cyberpunky game. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, wow, wow.
Alright, it's done.
Everybody's in here now.
Yeah. Now's the time when the stream really starts to get interesting.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Because Futster's gonna get on the camera and pull his pants down for everybody. He's gonna come in here.
He's gonna get on cam and give us a little wave.
Yeah. And then Bellsprout's gonna walk in.
Yeah, Bellsprout.
He's gonna scream, "Give me that, Daddy!"
Yeah, and then Nick
That
will
would be
show
such
up.
Oh my god, that'd be a perfect reaction.
It would be so funny if he goes back and watches this.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
I mean,
Damn, I really want to watch you fuck up and fail on this last part of League. It looks like you're
you knew
really.
my health pot, so I didn't have very high hope.
Wait, who am I watching?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's Futster. Okay.
Are you watching yourself?
Futster, you use the Discord overlay along with Professor? No wonder it crashes all the time. Not
No,
even
it's a
joking.
conspiracy, you don't know.
You gotta turn off the Discord overlay, man.
Nah, I like it.
Honestly,
That
the
thing kept
overlay is
breaking
horrible.
for me all the time, so I turned it off, but I never turned it back on.
Tip: if your teammate wants to play Smolder in ranked, ban.
Actually,
that's what the person in chat said a second ago. Aren't you the one playing Smolder though, Futster?
Yeah, they're mad.
yes,
at
he
me.
is.
Oh, so you're just
But, I
doing
mean, I just
absolute
started-
garbage.
They gotta understand, Smolder is a late game, so like you're gonna be losing until the very end.
That's not true at all.
Right. So you're about to win then.
That
is what you're saying. Is that you're about to win right now? That's what you said?
Yes, we're gonna clear all these waves.
Yeah.
We're gonna defend.
You're gonna use that as the gold to get more stuff because you're not full build or anywhere close to full build. I don't 100% know if you're gonna be able to kill them. If anything, you might get hit one more time and die. Okay, here we go. All right, we got that 15 frames per second stream.
15 frames per second.
Yeah.
I don't love that shit, man.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You could absolutely come back from this, but the problem with that is you cannot drop the ball at all.
Yeah, you have
Otherwise,
to
they
go
just
you
capitalize.
have to go you have to go
Dead,
push right now.
Die or they die.
Yeah, you would
Three
just
people dead, die. The game's over.
Oh.
immediately go
I
top.
thought that was the enemy Nexus.
No, he's losing.
But yeah, no. But if you want to see, a Smolder play well early, I will literally go download the ranked game I played earlier, and how we absolutely dumpstered everybody.
I've had one or two games where I was doing good early, but
All right, Futster, go die in mid. Ooh, somebody said something. He's MVP. Yes, sir.
Funster is the happiest guy around.
They love you.
Yes.
thank you, thank you.
Yes.
I'm gonna go build it. Let me go build an item.
Yeah, go back and then watch your team die on mid. Either you're gonna die at mid or your team's gonna die at mid. I'm not sure which.
So you just stay back, you watch them, and you laugh. That's it. That's the strategy.
All right, you ready to die at mid?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, do it.
You're ready to die in me. The music is also.
Yeah, it just kicked in. It's fucking.
Yeah.
It's
It's
really
like you're
picked
gonna
up
die.
there.
This is
I'm
to
ready for
motivate you.
this. If you win this, I'm gonna be real surprised.
I'm gonna have so many questions if they win this. See, the problem is you can't leave your base because you've got two inhibs down,
Yeah.
and if they even walk, they can just literally walk past the minions and take your nexus.
Right.
Good, yes.
So you have to get all of the inhibs up, and then ace them, and then push the whichever lane you want to push, and then get through everything, which is nearly impossible. and then stand back while your team fights.
Here's a better idea. How about you go on the side?
How about you disable Discord overlay?
He won't. He won't.
No, he won't.
No.
No, he likes crashes.
Yeah, he likes it when his PC doesn't work.
I don't crash it.
I don't crash that often. Anyway, Professor wasn't running, so I just decided to play League without it.
That'll never happen.
It's running. It's running.
Of course, I can't really talk because I use Mobilytics. So.
Mobilytics? What is that?
Nice stepping in for the heal and getting gatted. You stepped in for the heal where none of your teammates were. You stepped in for the heal where only enemies were. Okay.
The music is really telling.
Yeah, you're gonna. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay. All right. Okay.
And they don't realize that. I mean, like.
Well, what we don't realize is that they're the same rank as you. But yeah, go.
The more the scale. So the
What the
longer
heck?
the delay is, the more chances that we're gonna win.
The music is really nice.
Right, when it comes to cinematics and stuff like that, Riot just kills.
Yeah, you don't understand. The music of
absolutely on
Ziggy
point.
is well timed.
Oh, that. Oh, never mind.
But having had seen the like the League of Legends TV series, yeah, they are pretty on point with cinematics.
You should go watch some of the tournaments they host, and look at like the opening ceremonies and stuff, and just watch how overkill everything is. It's absolutely.
I mean, bad audio is something that people notice more than bad video, so you don't have a choice.
Like I almost have 300 stats.
You need to watch out. They're Kha'Zix and Thresh are gonna. Yep.
Budster, do you have a Corsair headset?
No.
I used to. I don't think
What?
Bud has a headset.
Really?
Budster in a headset.
Oh my god, that was a story arc that
What
has
was-
never finished.
What was that alt?
It was a horrible one. I know.
That
I'm
ult
glad you
was
realized that.
suppressive fire, big man. It was suppressive fire on the already retreating enemy that's already gone. It was just so that they could hear the damage that they could have had if they stayed there.
It was a play.
See, because when they were already past the bush, very far away, they might have heard the ultimate go off, and that would have spooked them. They're
Okay, so you have a Kha'Zix on the enemy team.
2%
Bud?
closer to FFing because of that.
Yeah.
What's FFing stand for?
You should
FF?
never, ever be alone.
It's
Freedom fighting.
freedom fighting, really?
No. It's just to get out of there. So that.
I don't know why you're trying to help him. Come on, let him fail, okay? He's a freedom fighter. Come on.
No, I think
Oh,
it
no,
just
trust
means like you know, fuck, free me.
What?
Yeah, you do /FF and it opens up the surrender menu.
Oh, I thought it was free Fudster.
Yeah, it could
Free
be.
Fudster. That's a good one. That's a good one.
What's really surprising is that his
means
team
forfeit.
hasn't lost or forfeited yet, which is honestly super.
Is-
I guess FF just stands for forfeit.
It's not Budster that's trapped. It's
Oh, yeah.
his team.
Yeah, I know. That's the
They're
thing that
trapped
gets
in
me.
there with them.
But that's what I was saying earlier is that what we don't realize is that they are the same rank as Futster. They actually thought probably very
You need
similar
to run.
things
He's
to
gonna one
Futster.
shot you.
Like, imagine if every single other character there was like, oh, don't worry, I scale at the end. At the end, that's when I win.
Yeah, you guys lose here.
No.
Yes, you do.
He said no. This is beautiful gameplay right here.
And nuked.
Beautiful gameplay.
Told you.
Truly, Butcher, you are a
Did he win?
MVP. He did win.
He did?
Yeah.
And he went down and win?
Yeah,
He
he
sure
gave
did.
the other team some free LP.
Yep. It's a big win. Now turn off Discord overlay. Go to Discord right now.
It's just after
Go to
you
Discord.
overlay.
Go to Discord. Budster, go to Discord. Budster. Budster.
Just leave him alone, man. It's
Buster.
Buster. Okay, come on.
Yeah, there you go. Game overlay.
Leave him alone.
It's over in gaming.
Let Fudster
Go
alone.
back to Discord, Fudster. Fudster.
Sit down.
Fudster. Fudster.
I'm on Discord, you just can't see it.
No, go back to Discord, okay? And turn off in the game settings
The overlay.
the overlay settings. Turn that shit back on so that we could see your Discord. I didn't say hide Discord. I'm talking about the Discord overlay. Show me your Discord. Bring it back.
Okay, he's just fucking around with you at this point. There's too much violence here.
Kosher here, guys. Kosher.
Bring it back.
I'm feeling
The mic just like cut off at the right moment.
This is more entertaining than anything.
Like,
Wait, you didn't do
keep
it right,
going.
Butzer. What are you doing? That's not
Butster.
the right way to do it.
Bring it back.
There's a lot of things he doesn't do right.
The script has failed.
He's a great guy.
The script
Okay.
has failed.
Mm-hmm. He's just too dense for his own good.
All right.
He's a
Now
good
go to your
person.
settings. Go to your settings.
And
Go to
Ziggy
games.
is being an asshole.
Go to games. Scroll down.
Oh, I never
scroll down a
timed
little
that
bit.
first.
Go to games. Game overlay down at the bottom, right there, the very bottom one. It's toggle off. Toggle off. And then close
Hey,
that. Close
did
that
it.
menu. Close the menu. No,
No, don't toggle
you
back on.
fucking Budster. Budster.
Wait, you're
Now
going
you know
too
what it
fast.
feels like
Fudster.
whenever I try and teach him anything.
Budster, turn that off.
I love you, Fudster.
Budster, turn it off. You'll get better performance. Budster.
Leave it on. Leave it on. Just annoy them. Just turn
Fudster.
it back off, and then turn it back on. Okay.
Budster,
Over and
turn
over
it off. Off? All right.
until Ziggy rages. Okay.
All right. No. All right,
Come on.
Buster.
Come on. You can do this. You can
All
do
right,
this, Buster.
Can you make a YouTube short on how you turn that on and off? Oh, did you disconnect him?
I did. I
Boy,
can't
what?
handle that.
Welcome
Why did you
back,
disconnect
Dickwad.
him? What is this? Buster, welcome
See,
back.
I honestly thought he stopped sharing his screen just to turn it back on to spite you.
It's back on. With the Discord
Yeah,
overlay.
I know it's back on. I know it's gonna be there. And if it is there, Fudster, I'm timing you out.
No,
Fudster,
I want to
you're
watch
great.
him
Keep
feed.
going.
Don't time him out. This is my
I'll do it.
entertainment.
I'll do it.
And call
Holy,
admin
remember that
abuse.
day Aunt Sam kicked me?
Yeah, right? No,
Wait,
leave
seriously?
Funny
And
Daddy alone.
That
Funny
was
Daddy's
over.
a precious
That was
soul.
over League as well. Oh damn!
Can't
Look,
make-
Merc Wolf says he wants to ADC Smolder. That's how you know that he is in the same fucking category rank as you. That's awesome.
See, you should tell him that if he takes Smolder, who you're gonna play mid,
Okay, yeah.
and then watch him go back on that decision.
Okay. Pushing through character sheet. I'm gonna go get some food. I'll be RB.
FYI, we heard that.
What? By burping?
The burp. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was my seltzer. But I'm hungry, so I'll be RP.
All right.
I can smell it.
Watch him dodge now. Oh, that's a Callista
Good,
top.
dude. Nah, never mind.
Yep.
So Ziggy.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, you can play Soraka mid.
Yeah.
What are you talking about Smolder mid?
Hey Ziggy.
You're an iron. You can play anything everywhere. You could play a caster minion and still win the game.
Hey Ziggy.
I've already said yeah like 3 times. What do you want?
Hey Ziggy.
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
Oh, you guys are so
I'm just messing with you.
Okay. Just checking. All right, let's see if that Discord overlay is enabled, huh?
Yeah, let's see.
Of course it's enabled. What?
I can't tell yet.
But seriously though, have you tried the mumble overlay?
No, because I don't mumble.
You're funny. Also, what just happened? What just happened? Did he just remove him again?
Nope.
Yes, he did. This is admin abuse. Call forth
yes,
the
it
ban
is.
hammer.
Yes, it is. And the message for it was Discord overlay bad.
I mean, to be fair, you should see FUD on his side. He abuses his privileges all the time.
I know. That's what makes it more funny.
Yeah, okay. I'd like to think I never abused my privileges.
You know, there's jokes to be made there, but
I mean, I actually, never really abused my privileges for what it's worth. And everybody hated me because
Has
of
it been 60 seconds already?
Welcome back, dickwad. Daddy put me in the corner.
Huh?
Daddy put me in the corner.
I did. I'll put you in the corner again. Especially if you call me daddy like that.
Should I send a picture of like the cuffs?
how can you be a Smolder one trick when the champion's only been out for 3 days?
I'm not a smart one trick.
Not you.
Oh.
Yeah, we're talking about Fester, but it's okay.
Alright, be right back.
Somebody is this Smolder one
Bye,
trick?
Doc.
Yeah, your 80 carry who you pissed off.
Yeah, look at the camera. I saw that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. If you're making poses like that, I'll put you on stream. Yeah. Yeah. Make that pose. I'm about to end the stream. I gotta go pick up my brother. Anything you want to say to the viewers at home?
Oh. No. No, I got nothing.
You positive?
Yeah,
Bravo,
I'm positive.
Futster!
100% positive?
Oh, wait, no, I got it. Hey, viewers at home, everybody remember, Futster's bad at League.
Yeah, so does Sam.
And that's where we'll end this stream for today, everybody. Give us a like and a subscribe. I'll catch you on the flip-flop.
Wait, you said who is also bad at League?
Sam,
Who's Sam?
the CEO of FTX.
Yeah, but there's a big difference between.
Well, he's not the
you and him.
CEO anymore.
See,
Yeah,
the biggest difference is he may be bad at League, but he's rich.
Well, I'm just saying, you can be bad at League or rich. You can't be both.
That's not not true at all.
No, you're supposed to be good at League or rich, and not both. You have
that's
the
not
negative.
true either.
Yeah,
No, because you're not good at League. Nobody here.
Faker made at least 7 mil in one season.
Nobody here is good at League. That's what I'm saying. But you're all rich in spirit.
Yeah.
I'm not amazing at League, but I'm also not as bad as I used to be.
You're missing the point. You're terrible at League.
I know. I'm just being a wise ass.
And you're rich in spirit, not in wealth. You know, and that's what we were actually talking about. You're surrounded by friends, and that's more important than being good at League. You'll never be good at League. You'll never be good at League.
But I am 3 placements in, and I am 3 placements in, and I'm at gold 4, 26 LP, 25, something like that.
I don't care. League is terrible. It's a drug. Stop it.
Yeah.
You should play something constructive, like Halberd.
No, like Godot.
Or Arma 3.
Or Godot.
Godot isn't a game, it's a game engine. So shut up, Fester.
Okay, Daddy.
Play Fortnite.
Fortnite is a game and a game engine now. So you could do that and do both.
Nah, Fortnite is literally just virtual daycare.
Well, it is until it becomes the next Roblox, which is what they're doing. They're replacing Roblox with Fortnite and Fortnite Lego, right? Because Lego owns like 5% of Fortnite, right? Not Fortnite specifically, but of Epic Games.
How do I have 2 of these?
Huh?
All of a sudden. Is there a room that gives you drinks?
Huh?
Is there a room that gives you drinks?
Huh?
Come on.
Sorry, I had you at 10% because you were saying some nasty shit earlier. What'd you say?
I said, is there a room that gives you drinks?
What?
Oh my god.
Don't mind me.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Wait,
Good morning.